gracious, happy Friday! Oh, it's been so long. It's been so long. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all doing well. Yo! Channel! I'll do. MJ! Oh my good gracious. Oh my good golly. Oh me, oh my. Oh, Miss Molly. Oh my god. How we all doing? Yo! I'll do stream day. Yeah! Oh my good gracious. Ray! Gred! The Mace seems pretty cool, I guess. What a ringing endorsement. A ringing endorsement from Gred. My god. No one's ever no one's ever supported something so thoroughly. My good gracious. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't even see this stream question I don't know. I haven't thought about it that hard. Yeah, I imagine. Most people have it. I mean, it's still in a beta process. You know, why would you have long and complex thoughts about a new item that's not even really out yet, you know? It'd be crazy. Oh my good gracious. I'm not doing well. I had my wisdom teeth taken out. Oh no! They stole your wisdom! And it hurts. No! Oh god. Well, hopefully it'll not hurt as much soon, and and you needed them out, and you didn't just have them removed for the sake of it. Cause that probably wouldn't be as fun. I made a dinosaur to distract myself. Oh my god, a Stegosaurus. Nap, I'm coming for your title as the most toxic streamer on Twitch. Impossible. Simply not possible. No one can defeat me in that category. I am far too potent. Nap, I'm British. Pretty cool, I guess. Is about as good as you're gonna get. Oh, that's true. It is a fair... In the context of that, it's kind of an insane show of emotion towards an item. You know what I mean? This is foam coming out of my mouth. Good. I'm glad. I think the Mace is an interesting idea with poor execution. Ain't that just the way? Beep boop. Oh my good gracious. I mean, listen, you know, I get it. I think I understand what they're going for. I really do. I appreciate that Mojang's trying to like shake some things up and yo, Turbulent, thanks so much for the follow. I'll do. I appreciate that Mojang's trying to like, you know, they're trying to shake things up. They're trying to make it a I don't know, a new combat system, or at least make the current combat system more, not difficult, but I guess more skill to it, maybe, like more things to consider beyond just, oh, are they critting me with an axe, or are they using sweeping edge, you know what I mean? But I think someone just needs to take him aside and tell him, you know, like, you're going too fast, okay? You need to slow down, pump the brakes, back it up. You need to work out all the kinks before you release this thing, you know? Season transition, that's the best, you know, that's the biggest ringing endorsement I'm ever gonna get out of MJ. That's the most like, all right, that was pretty good I'm ever gonna see from MJ, so let's go. Oh my good gracious, MJ's like begrudgingly I will give you that one. Nep's pretty cool. Like, yeah, I guess. You know, Nep's alright, I guess. Thin ice though, pal. Thin ice. Man, everybody's a critic, man. Everybody's a critic in some way or another. My good gracious. My good golly. Me oh my oh Miss Molly. Oh man. But anyway, chatters, welcome back. Welcome back to some hardcore Minecraft. Truly the greatest the greatest of Herculean tasks anyone can ever undertake. No other streamer, not one does it more than I do, you know? Truth be told, amongst the artists within the Minecraft community, truly I am the sole representative of the hardcore Minecraft community. It's true. I know. Nobody wants to admit it. Oh my. He's had much worse context, MJ. Context. It's true. It's true. I have had a lot worse attempts at actually doing the transition. That one was pretty smooth. It was topical. It was poignant. It was on based. You know? Oh man. But anyway, Dennis, how was the week? Hopefully fun, hopefully exciting, hopefully exhilarating. Have you been keeping tabs on the various going-ons of the world? Have you have you decided to keep track of all the news that has come out of the busy flow of the world this past week? Me myself, I have been obsessed with the one ticket in the news item, one ticket news item that I think everyone has been tracking. Everybody and their mother's been watching this one, you know, and that's, you know, I know everybody's very obsessed. The new update to Total War Warhammer 3, you know, I think everybody's been keeping their eye on that one, right? That's like an everyone thing, right? Everyone's been looking at the patches, right? Right, guys? Guys? just me? Nobody else was agonizing over the changes to the reload time speed of high elves and their archers. No. Oh, I see how it is. My good golly. However, if you granted me the honor of a slice of pizza, you might go up in my opinion. Pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, he seems okay. Ooh, that's a steep incline. That's a steep jump. Next God of War stream when? Never again. No, I'll probably play again either like maybe Monday. Yeah, maybe Monday again. Who knows? That one, I was actually considering playing it twice in the same week. I was really considering playing it again today, but I was like, nah, we played it Monday. I should give it a rest. And then it was gonna be Outer Wilds. But then I was like, nah, I'm not thinking today's an Outer Wilds day. It's a pretty inner wild day, you know what I mean? So, well, I did not mean that there. Is this full? And okay, that can. About to feed the chickens. Stay for a few. Yo, welcome, Abs. Next Outer Wilds stream when? Oh my god. Probably like March 16th. Probably gonna play Outer Wilds again March 16th. You know. Does that sound good? Like world building stream when? There hasn't been a sub goal for that yet. So. It needs to come back around to the sub goals, you see. The people want Cloud Island? No, they don't. Clearly not. Give the people what they want? No, I refuse. I wish not to. No. Well, where is my copper then? Maybe it's all still over there oxidizing. Here, let me go double check that first. Did you call me Abs? No, I said Ambs. Like AM, Ambs. Because it's AM. But I suppose it could sound like Abs. That could work. That could actually function as your name. Don't feed them though. Someone else does that. Wow, you don't. Wow. I see how it is. Hold the poll now. No, I refuse. No, polls don't happen in the Napoleon the 7th Twitch chat. Do you understand me? There are no polls in this chat. Just north and south, and that's it. Yo, Beth, how do? I wanted to pop in and say I must go shopping with me mother. Oh well, that sounds fun. I'll enjoy that. Hopefully that's a fun and I don't know, just a fun time. Enjoyable. Yeah, fun and enjoyable. I guess those are kind of just synonyms. I'm watching this stream in 2-minute chunks because the service is spotty on the road. mode today. My God, not 2-minute chunk. Gonna go feed the chickens now. Catch you after. Later, dude. Make me mod. I'll do the poll. No, I don't think so. No. No polls. No polls allowed. Hopefully be back later. Yo, pog, dude. Make me mod because I have precedent. Because I have precedent. No, Travis, what part? I thought we've been over this. There will never be another moderator on the Napoleon the 7th channel. Because the moment that somebody gets made a moderator, that's where it all goes downhill, you see. That's okay, so these are sort of oxidizing, but not really completely oxidizing. So we're just never gonna have a moderator again. It's just gonna be me forever. MJ with mod, for the love of God, we'd all be doomed. Why? Why would you be doomed if MJ was moderator? Wait, what? Oh my God. Yeah, I'll do the poll, and as per tradition, never come to stream again. Exactly, yeah. And that is why there never will be another moderator. I can't. Thank you for understanding. Yes, so true. Picking fights before I even get mod, huh, dead man? Yeah, you're just giving MJ an axe to grind with that one. My God. That there. Now and. Yeah, we'll keep that as well. I think that makes sense. Yippee! MJ's Chaos Incarnate. Are they? Are they? Is there something I just am not familiar with? What do you mean? Of all the people to be labeled Chaos Incarnate, it has never crossed my mind for that to be MJ. You have a reputation for being menacing. It precedes you. No, I think that's Medicine. I think that's Medicine Witch who has a who has a reputation for being menacing. It's in the name, you see. What level? All right, let's add a little bit more. Yeah. Just us mid. I despise when Nap thanks the applause on that song. What do you mean? Why do you despise it? That's such a strong. What a strong stance you have taken on my thanking of static applause. What do you mean you oh my God. It's such a strong emotional stance to take on as your general opinion on the matter. I mean pop off. I'm glad you have strong opinions, but my good gracious. Wait, let me amend that. I despise when Nap. Oh, well, in that case, that makes sense. That just tracks. I understand now. Me too, Greg. I also despise when Nap, you know? I have a reputation because I've been around the block with this schmuck. What? Look, I have noticed no one mess with people in the chat more than MJ. You know what? Maybe that's true. But maybe that's actually true now that you frame it in that way. Huh. I suppose no one else does gaslight gatekeep girl boys as much as MJ does. Maybe me, but well, that doesn't count. I'm allowed. Huh. Maybe MJ's not as innocent as I once thought. Maybe there's something to this theory. else isn't really my brand. I think it's good that you're scared of me. Keep it that way. Oh my god. Sometimes we Brit take strong emotions on unimportant matters. Oh yeah, like what? Like, give me an example. Give me a subsequent example. Oh, I should probably ask. The audio, is it fixed? Does it sound better now? The mic audio, like my audio, does it still sound wonky? Does it still sound wacky? I'm sorry, Gaslight Gape Girl, what? Gaslight Gatekeep Goyle Boss, what do you mean? I would not describe myself as chaotic at all. I'm mostly just tired and enjoy lying. I mean, you say that, but I could see that being a line given to somebody like Loki. Like, you say that, but that is exactly what a trickster would say. Like, oh my god. Example, me despising wet nap. I mean, but that's such a blanket statement. That's just so many things. I do so many things. I'm such a well-rounded individual. I don't know if that counts, you see. It feels like it ought not to. Big, get that dick, grab this, dead, bada bing, bada boom, easy. Oh yeah, you sound normal now. What happened Monday? So I was confused Monday because I was like, well, nothing should have happened. Like, I managed to get the setup all set back up, and I'm still in the same warehouse. Like, it's not like I'm in the same location. Like, I mean, actually, here, one second. One second. This will make more sense. I wonder. I don't know if it'll pick up, but. No, here. But currently, I'm like probably a good 30, 40 feet away. I don't know if it's picking up. I don't know if that picked up. I don't know if that picked up. But anyway, 30 to 40 feet. Yeah, roughly. It's a good. That's probably a good 30 to 40 feet, maybe. It's there's a lot of space around me right now. I'm just kind of in a big open space. I'm at a solo table, just surrounded by space. But anyway, in the previous stream, I'd realized the main problem was that my mic had gotten slightly twisted, and I was speaking into the back of it. And so I believe that is the issue, was I was speaking into the back of the mic, which is why it got all wonky, because the way that it was picking things up wasn't working. You know? My older brother has very strong emotional reaction when people get generally and genuinely mixed up. I have very strong feelings about smart appliances. Like, which ones in particular? Just all? Hootsuite? Every smart appliance ever? God, those cave sounds are spooky, dude. Yo, Tyler, how do? How's the kids? How's the wife? Kids are doing okay, you know. They're getting ready for they're painting eggs and the like. They're getting ready for a fun Easter season. The wife, well, you know, we're on a break. We're taking a break. we're taking a break. You know, it's fine. It's fine. Not your fault. Not your fault. The chat is the first thing I need you to understand is it's not your fault. Oh my god. Your ball. That's not what that means. Oh my god. I mean, yes. Not. They already did a while ago. Oh my god. Yo, X-Men! Out though. All smart appliances. I don't need a fridge to play Despacito when my milk is running low. I mean, that just sounds convenient, actually. That sounds like a really convenient way to know that your milk's running low. I'd like to imagine there's absolutely nothing in a 100 square feet warehouse. It's just a desk with a... I mean, there's nothing for like a solid... Yeah, probably like a solid 40 to 50 feet away from me, and then there's some boxes. But otherwise, yeah, it is just kind of in an isolated area. I mean, I guess I got boxes like next to me to like dampen noise. So like that's work. So that but otherwise, nah, yeah, I mean, mostly it's just me, you know? I know it's running low. I bought the milk. I used the milk. I can see it's well, yeah, but what if other people used the milk? You know, what if someone else partook with the dairy, and therefore you wouldn't know, you know? And you might be arriving home and be about to rush back out to go pick up some things because you're like, oh, I need to stop at the store to pick up some things. And then you go, oh, well, do I need milk? And then you just listen. And there, a whisper upon the winds, you hear the song, the hit 2019 song? Despacito, the one-time chart topper of YouTube. Just dancing upon the wind, and you go, ah, yes, I do need milk. But of course, I think that would be wonderful. I think that's just, you know, that's the American dream, baby. That's, oh man, how's it going, Napoleon the 7th? It's going well, X-Men, it's going well. How about yourself, dude? How's life? How's the wife? How's the kid? Hopefully good, hopefully good. Hope life's been treating you kindly. I'm not Chaos Incarnate. It's just that no one can replicate the MJ1343 garb. Oh my god. When you type it out like that, it really is something else, you know that? Oh, copper, yippee, yahoo! This is what I was looking for, yay! Oh, birthday! Oh my god. Why are you in a warehouse? Wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? Darn it, MJ still hung up on me calling him Chaos Incarnate. Well, I mean, it is a bold claim to be sure. To be sure, it's a bold claim to make. You know, I can understand somebody being hung up on such a stake. You know. I just thought about it again and realized no one is ever as funny as me. /J/J. Well, you know, I don't know about that one, Chief. But, you know, everyone is entitled. It's a free country. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions, you know? L, have you not found a large copper vein yet? What do you think I'm doing, huh? What do you think I'm doing right here? What do you think I'm looking for? There it is. Gabagool, man. Gabagool. Some people. I'm doing all right. Unfortunately, the whole house got a case of the old Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. So I am sick. Oh, dude, that's awful. I've been playing Stardew Valley. Oh, well, at least you've had a new update, right? I think a new Stardew update came out recently, right? That happened. Or is it coming out? Is it not out and it's just on, like it's about to come out, or it is out and I'm correct and smart for once? I mean, either way, a small consolation given. Oh, Jesus Christ! Apologies. The noise startled me as I bust into an open chasm. Listen, it was just a startling series of events. Copper! Oh wow, the moon. Yeah, PC got a new update this I believe Tuesday. Yo! So you believe I'm hundreds of years old, but not Nap. My god. Nap's thousands, obviously. Oh, okay, yeah. See, somebody understands. Yeah, somebody gets it, you know? somebody understands that I am just of a primordial nature, and that to know of me is to know of the beginning of life on this planet, you know? I love seeing Naps suffer. Why? What did I do? Oh, yeah. I'm not too terribly sick. Oh, well, that's good. I had one day with a really terrible fever, but since then, the worst of it's just been a sore throat. But see, if it's a scratchy sore throat, that really is the worst, isn't it? I don't know. For myself, I can handle I don't know, being really taken out of its sickness, like the kind that is debilitating, that leaves you. Hi. Where'd you get that? Hey, where? Okay, bye. Dude, dude walked away. He didn't even he didn't even teleport. He just straight up wandered away. All right. Oh, I guess, sure. That's fine. What a menace. What was I saying? Oh yeah, a sore throat, I feel, is so much worse than other elements of sickness, particularly when it's scratchy and it makes you feel queasy or whatever. You know what I mean? Does that make sense to anybody, or am I just people yapping right now? I mean, I'm always yapping. Don't get me wrong. I am, the king of Yap Nation. It's true. It's true. Few others can rival me, but I feel like that one's a fair point. Long before time has a name and all that. Yeah, me. I am from the before times. Where's more copper? How is there no copper in this cave? What is going on? This whole cave system is just zilch? Nothing? Nada? No copper? Just the one little chunk of 3 pieces? Are you kidding me? This is obscene. Well, let me just place it like that. All right, let me do that. Come on, surely there's oh, copper, EP, yahoo. Who's? Why am I hearing skeleton noises? And I mean, I didn't necessarily mean for it to be like that, but it's fine. More copper. That's all that I really ever cared about. Have you seen the new Doctor Who trailer? I have not, but have you seen the new Captain America 1943 trailer? Now there's a trailer. Thing goes hard. That thing's crazy. For anybody who hasn't seen it, it's only been a day since the material's been out. That there's a new game being made by Amy. Oh God, I'm blanking on her name. Oh no. Oh sweet Jesus. Amy. I want to say Gilgarin. I want to say is the name. Anyway, she's fantastic. She's worked on several projects, including the Nathan Drake collection 1, 2, and 3 and stuff like that of the Uncharted series. I think she also wrote for the 4th as well. She's titan of the industry. I love her. I love her writing dearly. It's really good. Anyway, so she's. I don't really care. I actually prefer the copper, but yeah, these are actually kind of rare now. Yippee yahoo! It's rare to find diamond that's not in deep slate. Yippee! Anyway, she's writing this game, and I saw some stuff on it from it being an Unreal 5 rendering and stuff like that. The render's crazy. There's not really gameplay, but there's in-engine render, and the capturing of performance is insane comparatively to any other game I think I've ever seen. So it's a technical feat. It's a marvel. Pun kind of intended. So if you haven't seen anything on that, I highly recommend taking a look. It's really cool. It's really cool stuff. Just as like a, not even necessarily as like a, oh, I think the game will be amazing. Just more of like, oh wow, this is like an achievement. You know what I mean? The worst part of sickness is not being able to breathe through your nostrils and needing to chew with your mouth open. You should just get good and find a large copper vein like I did. It's not that hard. Listen here, Buster. Listen here, pal. Oh, good. I've seen the new Fallout trailer. That seems pretty exciting, I think. Oh, it does look pretty cool, actually. I agree. Additionally, I've been, you know what I'm curious about? Is if they're gonna include anything with you know how in Fallout they get that little green text that shows up on your HUD of like oh, this person will remember that, or this person not like that. I wonder, I mean, it's just such like a, it has nothing, it would make it such a pain to write a game that way, but or a show that way, I mean. But I wonder if they're gonna make any reference to that. I wonder if they're gonna like explain it as like a part of the HUD of the wristwatch they give you. You know what I mean? Copium on JPEG. I have a scene from it. I saw a scene from it at a concert. I thought it was a fan-made short because of how realistic the face models look. Yeah, it looks incredible. And like what they showed, and then they did a crazy like 12-minute demo where they actually bring a guy, like two of the guys out, one working on a big computer that's actually using, like showing it in Unreal Engine, and the other using a digital camera to kind of like look around internally to the game itself, and they kind of show the various elements and stuff like that, and then how they're compositing the imagery. It's all really cool. I think it's actually been some of the most like revealing I think I've ever seen a game be about its process of making. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, it's a very open way of showing like, yeah, this is the kind of technology we're using for this, and this is how crazy it can be. You know what I mean? Which I feel like we don't see a lot of typically. It feels like that's not something that you often get a peek behind the curtain with. They don't normally want to ruin that bit of movie magic for you, you know what I mean? Nothing. I hope it's not a PS5 exclusive. Yeah, they didn't, I don't think they said, but I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it was, but we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait. The wristwatch pain. It is a wristwatch. What do you mean? Sorry, your Pip Boy. Your Pip Boy. I blanked on the name, and so I said wristwatch. Which you know, I feel conveyed what I was talking about. I got my point, bros. You got, it's semantic. Really? Nothing? Nobody? Nothing? All right. Well, game hates me. I see how it is. I see how it is. The game hates me. It's okay. I understand. Pip-Boy is a little too big to count as a wristwatch. It goes on your lower arm. I mean, it just covers like what? You're like your forearm, which, you know, your forearm is really just the elongation of your wrist. You know, it's really just what is a forearm if not a wrist continued? You know, truly, I think that's all it ever has been. You know. Do you wear watches that cover your entire forearm? Yes, I do. L. Yes, I do, and so does everyone I've ever known. Every single person, every man, woman, and child. Everybody wears just a million watches. That way when they're approached by people in an alleyway asking about buying a watch, they could say, "Oh no, I already have one. No, thank you. Good day." And then you could keep going, and you're fine. You're safe. You know. I guess we'll just continue on. Yo, medicine Aldo man is a featherless biped energy. Are you calling me Plato? What? Why are you bringing Play-Doh into this? What do you mean? Oh my god. I don't think if you would ask me at any point, like, oh, do you think while streaming Minecraft someone will bring up Plato's ideal of what defines a human being? I feel like I would never have guessed that would come up. You know that? Nab, that was Diogenes, not Plato. Actually, it was Plato who said man is a featherless biped. It was Diogenes who showed up with a chicken that was plucked and dead and said, behold, a man. So, if you're saying that I'm saying that man is a featherless biped, that would mean that I'm Plato in this situation. Don't you come into my house and piss on my rug! Yeah. Don't you come in here and try to tell me my Plato! Oh my god. Little Lyndon B. Johnson quote for you. Little. I'm just quoting the president there. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm just. I don't mean to disagree with you, but I don't know if I've been the one usually where Greek philosophy didn't come up. It didn't. Ironically, I don't think it came up on Monday's stream, despite the fact that we were playing God of War. I actually feel like we didn't discuss Greek philosophy. So L, has no mods, so he's got a bot. Oh my god. Where may I be? In a rich man's house, but his carpet. What? I said rug, actually, not carpet. Very different things, first and foremost. Second of all, L, use the washroom. Everybody be very quiet. Everybody be very quiet. Hi! Ooh. Oh. There's a cat. There's a cat. I said everyone be very quiet because there's a cat. He's coming over. There's a little kippy. Okay, he's chilling. He's chilling. I think we're chill. He looks chill. He looks chill. Put on the face cam. I don't have the camera here. I didn't pack up and bring the camera. I wasn't. I mean the most bare bones setup imaginable. Dude.
Loud noise. Nap, are you light really in a fucking abandoned warehouse?
Don't worry about where I am right now. Don't worry about it. Listen, don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, it's all fine. All is well. We're just mining, okay? We're just mining. So hi Dunjad, I hope you're doing well, and I hope you enjoy your time out with your friends. Where are you? What part of don't worry about it? What part of don't worry about it did you not understand? Was that did I not say don't worry about it? Played how desolate the environment you are in. Is there a ball pit? What? No, there's not a ball pit. Why would there be a ball pit? Oh my god. Yo, right next to the carousel. What do you mean? Oh, are you no longer in Bermuda? Is there a ball pit? Listen, don't worry about where I am in fact within Bermuda. But listen, I'm in Bermuda in Nunavut, and I'm chilling. Don't worry about it. I'm avoiding the IRS or I don't know, whatever the Canadian IRS is. I'm avoiding them. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They'll never find me. They'll never find me. Copper. And this is where like 100 creepers like lemmings come careening over. You guys are just worried, you know. You guys are just worried. Have you been kidnapped? Are you being held hostage in a warehouse and are streaming regardless? Yeah, I just told the kidnappers. I was like, listen, I'll go with you, but you have to take my streaming setup. I can't not stream, guys. Oh my god. Are you in Glasgow? What is it? Oh, bad candy decor. You have a taco stand in your warehouse? No, there's not a taco stand in the warehouse. What do you mean? No. Okay, listen. The long and the short of it is I'm making use of a warehouse briefly while some construction occurs elsewhere. Okay. Okay. This was I wanted to keep streaming. Don't worry about it. Remember when Nap had a house? Oh my god! What do you mean I do have a house? It's up next to the cow pens. Don't worry about it. Baby girl, are you squatting in a warehouse? And no, it's not squatting. It's not squatting. I'm not living in the warehouse. Don't worry about it. Why do you even have access to a warehouse? Well, I know a guy. Don't worry about it. What part? This feels like a lot of worrying about it. You know that? I feel like I distinctly said, don't worry about it. And yet, this feels like a lot of worrying about it. Napoleon staying out in a warehouse so he can keep streaming while there's construction going on. Don't worry about it. What part of that? Picture it didn't happen, Dap. It didn't happen. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Yeah. Copper. My god, it's perfect. It's everything I ever wanted. Are you in your Walter White era? Jesse, we've got to cook. True. It's true. I am the danger. Actually, I'm the one who knocks. But I do it to the tune of shaving a haircut. Yeah, shave and a haircut. Yeah, I do it to the tune of shaving a haircut. It's the only way I knock. Oh, I've busted into my mine. Nice. I guess that means we're on the level, you know? I guess that means we're in the right area. We're on the right space. Chaos incarnate and run, but I'm celebrating my birthday with my fam now. I'll be back later, maybe. Later, MJ. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, dude. Hope it is big pog. Feed the cat and it might come back next stream. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll let me just go bust out a can of donut. Nap actually at a warehouse? In a matter of speaking, yeah. Don't worry about it. It's just a little warehouse. It's just a little warehouse. It's not like abandoned. It's not abandoned. I'm here. I'm here. That makes it not abandoned. Why is he not at home? Well, I just said that 2 minutes ago. I just said I'm avoiding some construction. Don't worry about it. I'm making big shmoney moves. Don't listen. I'm making big business decisions. You know. Killed that man with the Pythagorean theorem. Is that the one with the triangles? Actually, I say that, and then I'm not entirely certain. Copper. I'm not entirely certain that is the one with the triangles. My God, how did he used it against me? He actually used it against me in that moment. That is crazy. In the warehouse, surely one of them has tuna. No, I think they're packing peanuts actually. Nap, I will worry about it. Napoleon, are you going to suffer brutal pipe murder? Yeah, I'm actually Jason Todd in this moment. I was captured by I was captured by the Jonkler, and I'm about to get got. It's true. Well, this seems like a big cave. This might have what I'm looking for. Was that a skeleton? He's gonna come over and kill me. Oh, I thought I saw a skeleton. Wacky. Pythagoras is the one with the triangle. A squared plus B squared equals... Is that the triangle one though? Is that also the triangle? I thought that was a different thing. I thought A squared plus B squared equals C squared was a different thing. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of the plus or minus the square root. No, you fool! Oh my God. The plus or minus the square root of a something. I don't know. It was in a. I learned it at one point. I don't really remember math, to be honest. Also had a cult. He thought beans or something were reincarnated people because they smelled. Oh my. Napping is Jason Todd era. It's true. I am. Oh, actually, Ray, have you seen the trailer for the new Penguin series? I'm not sure how I feel about it. I know I'll like it anyway because it's Colin Farrell and I think he'll do a great job. But I don't know. I kind of like the Penguin's this silly guy trying to keep up gentlemanly standards and failing horrifically. Like my favorite Penguin is the one from Batman the Animated Series where he's just like runs the Iceberg Lounge. That's my favorite Penguin. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But oh my God, this was a way out. Where am I right now? I wonder. Am I just over yonder? Am I just over yonder hill? I have no memory of this place. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure there's nothing to be worried about here. No, I did not. I had no idea. Oh, well, it's the Penguin from The Batman, the movie. And that's what's getting made in between the next installation of The Batman, which is not coming out till like, I don't know, 2026 or something. But yeah. I'm an A-level mathematician. Trust me, I don't know what that means. I don't know what an A-level like means though. You know, like you say that, but I don't know. Is there no copper? You say that, but I don't know if it's like a good level of math or if that's like, no, Neb, you don't understand. I have a basic understanding of addition. How am I to know? Maybe the A stands for addition. Let's go this way. Oh, wondrous days, wondrous news. Copper, my beloved. Copper, all that I've ever cared for. Copper, so cool, so pog. I did not like the Batman. I heard that everyone really liked it, but I thought it was kind of bad. Oh. Well, I liked it personally. I thought it was pretty good. A solid year one Batman story. But fair enough, dude. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. No, because I think the high school also includes our college. Huh? Taking A-level maths immediately outs you above the vast majority of the population, according to my math teacher. Does it? Is the vast majority of the population like just not involved with mathematics at that level? Is it? One second. There was a beep. I needed to go find out what. Oh no, the beep's still going. Uh-oh. I think it's good. Maybe. Who's to say? Not sure what the beep was, to be honest. I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find anything that makes the beep, so I'm just gonna go with it's fine. I'm just gonna go with it's fine. I said to repeat. I'm just gonna go with it's fine and never worry about it. The airstrike I called it? Oh my god. Most people stop at GCSEs. But wait, isn't that like is that college for you guys or is that high school? I forget. You get a love of visitors? A love of visitors? Oh, a lot of visitors. I don't know if that was a visitor. I think something just beeped. I don't know what it was particularly. I thought it was the door, but I don't think so. I didn't. Okay. Sounds a little. Oh, but there's monsters out there. I can hear them. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's just some fellas. Just some fellas. It's fine. He went flying. Oh, I missed. He went flying. Oh, I missed. Nice. Hey. Hey, nerd. Hey, come here. Hey, loser. Is he following? Is he? Yippee! He's dead. I require a regular beeping in a warehouse nap tied up and forced to attend live stream. This sounds like the plot of a Batman movie. It's true. I'm waiting for old bats to come rescue me. I'm the bait, you see, because he just would care so much. He'd be like, my God, Napoleon's in trouble? I'll be there in a jiffy. Yeah. Which, you know what? I appreciate that he's so caring about it. Out of 10, 1 died. Rip Chicken Pete. What? Who? What? Napoleon, about a Two-Face origin story. I think it would be end of high school. Nap already is Two-Face. Oh, God. High school in Britain is from 11 to 16. That covers GCSE. Maths is mandatory up until this level. College goes from 16 to 18, and this is where you get your A levels. You choose these A levels up to 3 generally in any topic you want. Any topic? Like what? If I wanted to do like puppetry, could Could I do my A levels in puppetry? Is that an option? Is that something that I have the ability to pursue? I mean, that'd kind of be sick if it was true. Like, that'd kind of go hard. That'd kind of be awesome. Hey, what'd you do your A levels in? Puppets. I worked with the Jim Henson Company. It'd kind of be sick. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it would be relatively speaking useless, as like a way to earn a living in life. But my God, would it feel cool? New Joker 2 news. There's at least 15 covers of very well-known song. Pog? Talking about chickens. Ah, I see. I'm doing geography, maths, and computer science. Puppetry would literally be an apprenticeship, but an A level is drama. Would probably cover that. I feel like a drama course doesn't cover puppets. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they'd be like, why has he got potion effects? Why was the potion effects? What was affecting him? Did I go the right way? Where am I right now? What is this? Wait, what? What? Isn't that the bit? Okay. Wait, this can't be right. Wait a second. Oh, I looped around, and now I'm back. I see. I get it. I understand now. Of course. Okay. That makes sense. That. All right. That tracks. All right. Here we got a full inventory, and we got at least a stack to get through. So that's gonna be a good amount of copper to start getting boinked up, getting smelting. Jesus Christ. Spiders sometimes spawn with potion effects randomly. You told me that. It's true, they do. Particularly in hardcore, they always do almost. I think it's a 68% chance that they'll spawn with potion effects. Usually that potion effect is speed, which is a little blue particle. It can be invisibility. That was, I believe, fire resistant, because that's what the orange particles usually mean. They usually mean fire resistance. I guess it could technically be... No, it wouldn't be luck. It would be... No, it'd have to be fire resistance, I think. It's revitalization, or, yeah, no, that'd be pink. So yeah, it was probably a fire resistance. Spiders scare the frick out of me. Heck nah, fam. I mean, they're just little guys. You know, I like spiders so long as they're like chilling in their own place. You know what I mean? So long as they're chill and I'm chill, it's chill, you know? Does that make sense? Did I explain that well? What if one spawns with bad omen? With bad omen? I don't think that's a potion effect. I was gonna say that I don't think that qualifies as a potion effect though. I feel like, I mean, it could spawn as a bad omen in the sense that it's like, oh gee willikers, this is probably not gonna work out for me. But I don't think that's actually a potion effect it could have. There's a list of which ones it can have either way. Like I don't think they spawn with strength. The health potion wouldn't work. I don't think they do spawn with any health benefit one. I actually don't know if spiders are affected. I don't think so, because they're not undead. So they shouldn't be affected by health potions negatively in the way that a zombie or a skeleton is. Meow. I do believe that means it's a special moon, either new or full. I don't remember. What, for the spider particles? Outside of hardcore, yes, it is usually the moon that governs what kind of spider spawns. But in hardcore, I believe spiders almost exclusively spawn with some sort of potion effect. I could be wrong on that. It's been a while since I've read through the page on spiders. They definitely spawn with strength. Do they? I thought that was taken off the list. I thought they tested that and then ended up removing that. I could be wrong, but I thought they stopped doing that one. I was 12 when a massive huntsman dropped onto my lap. I shrieked and jumped out of the car. First time, I swore. Was it a moving car? See, in fairness, I guess I also just don't deal with a lot of like, or at least I don't personally find that I've ever had this like see a spider that's like super dangerous. Like I know they're around, but I feel like I've never actually interacted with one. I've just been like safe and not ambushed by a super dangerous spider before. Like I feel like if I ever grew up in like I don't know, like Australia or something like that, then that would have then caused me to be more wary of spiders. But that place, it seems like everything is just trying to kill you constantly, which is crazy because that's also where what's his name, Crocodile Hunter or whatever was from, Steve Irwin. Which you'd think somebody so like into like, oh, I love every animal would not come from the place where they're all deadly. You know what I mean? %20 chance. Ooh. Well, that's way more of a chance than I presumed. Matter of fact, I thought they took that out. Because I remember when they were testing it, they weren't sure about keeping that as an option. Good. And bada bing, bada boom, slowly but surely. Oh, but imagine. I must. Oh. Well, then that makes sense, I guess, for why you'd have such a healthy fear of spiders. Because like I feel like the worst spider I feel like I've just never worried about spiders. Outside of like a cartoonish like, oh god, it's a tarantula. Actually, are tarantulas deadly or are they just like big? I assume they're also deadly. They gotta be, right? You don't just get that big and not also be a deadly spider. Wait, is the huntsman the really big one actually? Is it? Wait, what's the one that there's what's the one that in Australia it's on like, if it was like on a wall, it's like bigger than your hand? Because those things are spooky. Those things, no, it's a no from me, dog. I'd be out of there. I'd burn the whole house down. It's, you know, not worth it. I can't even look at images without getting scared. There's only 2 spider movies I can handle. Are they Spider-Man? Are they Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2? Are those just 2 spider movies? They're deadly in the sense that if I were near a loose tarantula, maybe not venomous, but definitely deadly. Oh my god. But are they? So wait, they're not venomous? That's so funny. Wait, they're just big? No. Oh, not the eye roll. Not the eye roll. No. I don't know, man. Maybe it would work. Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is my favorite Spider-Man movie. That is a choice. That's the one with Paul Giamatti as the Rhino and fully blue morph suited Jamie Foxx, right? All right, fair enough. Oh man. I have no idea if they're venomous. Well, now I need to. Somebody look it up. Come on. I mean, I could do it, but you know. Hey guys, really, you want to do this? Wait. Nope. Shoot your friend. Shoot your friend. Do it. No, come on. Shoot your friend. Thank you. Hell! Guys! Stop volley firing at me! Oh my god! They're actually like an organized unit for a second. Did you see that? They started volley firing. One of them definitely had multi-shot, didn't they? Oh my god. They started absolutely with a bunch of regimental redcoats. Oh my god. Ah! Oh man. Yeah, Nap, what about it? Nothing. Nothing. Fair enough. Oh man. This is how Nap dies. No. I would die in a much stupider way. Like nearly drowning, you know? All right, let me go. I should have brought the wheat in for. I always do this. I always come and get the steak first when really I should gather some wheat first so that I could like at least breed them and then there'll be replacements ready. You know what I mean? But I never do. I'm very bad about that. Ah, well, can't win them all, you know? Nice. Andrew Garfield is also my favorite Spider-Man. What do you got to say about that? Nothing. I thought he was a very good Spider-Man. I thought he did well with it. You know, one for you and one for you and one for you, some for you and you. Well, okay, you're a sheep. You. Come on. Everybody gets some wheat. Come on, gather round. Everybody gets some wheat. Any more takers? Surely there's more. Surely one or two more of you want wheat, right? No, everybody. Oh no, there was one. All right, the rest of you can eat that. All right, there you go. Bye. Would you look at that? The population's already coming back. You making music while planting? Huh? You what? What do you mean? Making music? I don't follow. I don't understand. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. No. Alright, perfect. So that's probably just about cooked now. Planet seeds make it a beat. Oh, well, I'm just so rhythmic, you know? I'm just so inherently rhythmic. On the topic of music, I've taken an interest into learning to play the drums. Ooh, sick, dude. Just like the kit or like any other particular type of drum. Either way, sick. That's awesome. It takes a lot of skill. Like, I don't know, people genuinely seem to treat drums like, you just gotta hit it with a stick. But it's like, no, there's a lot of work that goes into being a good drummer. It's like, it's such a full body instrument. You know what I mean? My cousin tried learning the drums once, and my aunt is visited students, so she's digging the stuff out. Yo, sick, dude. Full kit. Nice. Oh man. Yeah, that is a difficult instrument to like learn, to like get down and get good with. But man, is it fun when you do. I mean, best of luck then with that endeavor. I mean, that should be really fun. No, I don't need that. No, that's fine. In my opinion, as someone with no experience, the drums seem easier to get into, just as hard to master as all others. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, they're kind of like they're easier, I guess, to get into than say like a brass instrument. But I would say they're more difficult than a woodwind instrument. They're probably on par with most percussionary instruments, kind of thing. Maybe a little easier than a glockenspiel, you know. You don't know the amount of hours drummers put in. My teacher used to say, "Yeah, dude." It's just because it's such an important instrument in any grouping that like it becomes the driver of any be that like a rock group, a jazz group, like a full orchestra, anything. Like it's just such a critical part that it needs to be so perfect all the time. It's crazy. Struggle with fine motor, so drum seems like more accessible to me. Nice, dude. Well, then I hope it goes well. I've tried learning guitar and stuff. I just cannot get the chords, stuff like that down. Yeah, I can get that. I remember when I was trying to learn piano, I had a lot of trouble with just doing like different hand motions. You know what I mean? Like having like left hand and right hand do different things. I remember that was like a big hurdle for me at one point. Which is funny because like people make it look so easy, but having your hands do entirely separate things and like keeping in your mind what they're meant to be doing when it's like as intricate as like a song could be so difficult to maintain. I think I left the bed down here so I could quickly make it day. Oh man. And ooh, actually, I can. Yeah, I'll take this with me. I'll take this with me and take it to the warehouse, I think. Yeah, it makes sense. I always get my feet and hands mixed up when playing the drums. Dogs, like Seven Nation Army are easy for me to stick to the beat. Yeah, the keeping the kick pedal going and stuff like that versus, or especially even if you got like the cymbals and stuff like that going. There can be a lot. That's what I meant earlier when I was like, it's such a full body instrument. Like there's so many different points to keep in mind when you're doing it, but sick when you get it down. Absolutely just based. Oh man. You know what? Total sidebar, by the way. I was this week I discovered something. You know, some people who are in the Discord may or may not have noticed, you know, that I have this past week I've not been like sleeping super well. I've been up a lot later than I usually am. Just for things and stuff like that. But one thing one thing that I've learned is like a really easy way for me to fall asleep. I don't think this works for anybody else necessarily, but you guys know those like those David Attenborough like Planet Earth type things and films. Like I normally find them they're very interesting things, but something about those, I don't know if it's like a nostalgia or what. It's just like so easy to fall asleep to those for whatever reason. Do I not have any? Strange. I thought I had these in a bin somewhere. No, it's fine. So if you're ever having trouble falling asleep, my God, do I recommend putting on a random elderly British man who talking to you about the Sahara Desert. Something about it is just very like, yes, honk shoe, honk me, yes. I find I have okay sense of rhythm. I tend to stim by tapping my Fenton pencils and stuff. Not the same as drumming, but it's a very small start. Yeah, dude, totally. I think that it'll probably translate a lot more than you think. Yeah, it's just rhythm with all four limbs. Can I leave anything in the chest out here? Is the real question. Oh, speaking of additionally, this is what? It's 5 in between or 4 in between? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the in 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's I guess where we can go now. Just so I have that marked out. Oh, hydrate. It has been. It's been too long. Okay, I left these out here. I'll take the iron back and the iron nuggets, and yeah, I'll take most of it back. Sick. I'm still trying to decide what I want for like I have a rough layout for some of the buildings that I'm gonna start building, because I want to start building facade blocks to like actually start fleshing out the city a bit more in this kind of big build. But I'm not sure what I want. I'm thinking when you come in, I'm thinking I'm gonna make this and like a some sort of inn or pub type function. This will just be apartment of some sort. They're only gonna or maybe just housing. That's just gonna go up 2 blocks. Nothing in particular. Probably do like maybe like a bakery here, something like that. Because I want it to make sense as to like, oh, you're coming in. And what is it? What is it that you first see? And it's like, well, those buildings need to make sense when you first come in. I can't just be like anything. But and so like a first step into the city, having it be like a bar inn makes kind of some sense. I think at least. Same way that like up here is all like just off of the industrial district. Over there is the docks, which have their dry dock areas, and then over there would be the gate. So I think it'll all make sense. All right, let me. And dirt, and I don't iron. Sweet. Auto sorted. Yippee. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, it's just like, so when you first come in, I think of that first kind of triangle piece to be like something that you can actually go into. A lot of these facades, I think, will just be that, facades with not a lot in them. I don't love doing builds that are empty inside, personally. That's not like my preferred way of building, but I think when you're making like a whole superstructure city, it kind of makes sense. Like, there's just not really another way to do it. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta you gotta make some just empties. What if it was frozen on the inside? What, the inn? Frozen what? Just fill it with ice? What do you mean? What do you mean frozen on the inside? know. Oh man. Oh, I was gonna also ask if anybody's been watching the X-Men '97. I haven't actually gotten the chance to check it out, but I've heard mixed things. I guess I've heard some good, and from the clips that I've seen of Magneto, I've been like, that's kind of sick. But I don't know. I've heard they're doing a specific storyline with Storm. I won't go into any details or spoilers, obviously. I mean, I haven't seen it, so I can't really spoil it. But I know a storyline in the comics that it would make sense that they're replicated. But I think it's interesting if that is what they're choosing to draw from for this. It's a bit of a curveball based on what I think people originally thought they were going to draw upon. So that copper should probably be smelted by now, right? It's good. Yo, nice. Is it good as in like oh I should definitely put it on a watch list, or is it just like, oh, it's not terrible? Like, I have heard it's well written for the most part so far. It's coming out episodically, right? Or is it all out already? Is it? I feel like they didn't go with the binge style with it. I feel like they were just like one episode a week probably, but maybe they're not. Maybe it's all out already. It's really good. As someone who never saw the original, it does a really good job of not making you feel like you have to watch the original, understand the reboot. Oh, see, that's good, because like I didn't watch it in part because I didn't put it on my radar because I was like, I don't have any nostalgia for some series from the 90s, dude. I don't like I don't know if I'll understand anything. Like, I never saw the 90s series. How am I gonna follow what's going on? But if it's done in a way that like that's not critical, then you know that's better. That's probably not too difficult to get in on. Episodic every Wednesday. That makes sense. Disney's a big fan of that. They're big on the whole like episodic television style, which, you know what, I don't mind. I don't know. I kind of miss it at times with like other shows. But you're 58. Yeah, exactly. So I had a wife and a mortgage in the 90s. I wasn't watching cartoons. I have no nostalgia for it because I was. Wait, how old would somebody if I was? Yeah, I have no nostalgia for a cartoon series from the 90s. I'm all about the I don't know, 1908. the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the 80s. I think that would be. I think if I'm doing my mental math correctly. Also, is Cyclops played by Matt Mercer in that? I feel like that was his voice in the trailer. I don't know. I didn't actually look it up, but I'm like 92%, 82% sure that it was Matt Mercer. It sounded a lot like where he goes, "Come to me, buy X-Men." So I'd be surprised if it wasn't. All you really gotta know is that the original is a reboot. Is that humans hate mutants. Magneto has done a lot of bad things, and spoiler alert, Charles has died. Okay, well, see, yeah, in that case, then I already knew all that. Because that stuff is I feel like that was in the trailer. Well, I mean, the humans hating mutant thing, that's just kind of a given, I guess. I feel like they've never, I feel like they can't do a storyline with it, which is always weird to me. Like, that's one of the elements of X-Men that's never really made sense because it's not in a vacuum where it's like, okay, well, how are people like chill with or not chill with that, but are way more chill with like all these other heroes, and they're like, but that's different. They got the Avengers. A lot of them, they were in a lab. They were in a lab and something exploded, and that's why. That's why they got superpowers. So it's different. It's different. It just feels weird, you know? No one's looking at Spidey like, ah, he's a mutant. Or also, yeah, why didn't Spider-Man just be like, oh, I guess I have the X gene? Like, what? Like when he woke up, like dude's first thought was like, oh, the Oscorp spider, of course. Right, that thing a spider bit me, and now I have abs. Of course. I feel like his first thought would have probably been, I mean, obviously the literal reason is, you know, dude was like Spider-Man starts before X-Men existed. But it's like, I don't know, I feel like if you were a teenager in the Marvel world, you would have been like, oh, my X gene must have mutated, or I must have the X gene. He's a mutant, but he's not a mutant. Yeah, okay, yeah, he's mutated, but he's not a mutant in the sense that he doesn't have the X gene. I think it's because with superheroes, they were accidents. X-Men are next step in evolution, who will one day outnumber humans. Yeah, but like, how could the individual have proven like, oh, your healing factor, your healing factor in claws, Wolverine. This clearly was not like an accident that happened to you. You must be a mutant. Like they'll just look at them and be like, that's a mutant. That right there, that's a mutant. I get it from like it's just a aspect of it because well, you know, those comics existed separately. He's a mutate. He's like Fantastic Four. Yeah, but with spiders instead of the sun. Was it the sun or was it a comet? I mean, I know it was like space powers, but like I forget if that was like a comet or the sun. What do I need for this, by the way? I need some more calcite, some spruce, dark oak. All right, let me go grab that. Let me see if I can wrap that up. Yeah, a lot of dark oak as well. There's some sort of space rays. Hey, space rays. Just hand wave it. Hey, space magic. Don't worry about it. I hate that mutates are a thing. I don't get why, but it's a... Well, is that just like... It's just a term they threw in to describe heroes, isn't it? Versus the X-Men? Actually, all heroes in the Marvel Universe are mutants. Some are just... some just think they got getting their powers from sources. None of those things actually matter, though. Captain America gets injected with the super soldier serum, but it wasn't the serum that gave him the powers. It's just the serum accidentally knocked his X gene into working. Like, so, you know, I guarantee in universe, there's somebody on like a forum online somewhere who's like, no, bro, listen, I'm telling you, what happened is in the 40s when they gave him the serum, it didn't actually work. That's why we can't replicate it. That's why no one's been able to replicate it again, because Steve Rogers was already a mutant, but he didn't know it. And then it just caused his X gene to turn on. There's gotta be someone who in universe feels that way, right? Because like, why else can't we replicate it? That's now my full-on belief. Iron Man, he doesn't get his powers from his suit. He actually, yeah, he's a technomancer. How you what? Oh yeah, Tony Stark just built that in a cave with scraps. Is that what you're gonna tell me? Oh yeah, sure, pal. Sure. Nuh-uh. Dude's a mutant, a technology mutant. You know, Magneto, he controls metal. I bet Stark just it does the same thing, but a little more intricate and with like circuitry. I love the idea that there's just people in universe who are just like bogus. Nah, the Hulk's a mutant, bro. That's Bruce Banner, gamma rays. Nah, I don't think so. That doesn't sound right. Mutant. He can already fly and shoots blasters. He just has a mental block and thinks he needs the suit to do those things. Oh yeah. He and the suit just lets him focus his powers. It's like Cyclops' special sunglasses. There's a mutant that builds stuff real good. I can't remember what they're called. The Tinkerer or the Toy Maker or something. If the in-universe explanation is that since mutants are an evolutionary predecessor to humans, that everyone has the X gene, it's all a matter of whether or not it's it probably is, right? It's like just dormant in some people. A dormant X gene versus an active X gene. Oh wait, no, yeah. Which, like, don't get me wrong, that makes sense, that tracks, but no. Grab that and that. Yeah, it's probably fine for now. Thor isn't actually from Asgard. That's not even real. He's just a mutant who went crazy. And that's where the guy gets banned from the forums. He gets somebody's like, okay, nah, I was with you till now. Actually, one of the things I dislike most about the MCU, I think, is that they went the route early, because early on they were very anti-magic. People seem to forget, like, MCU right up until Doctor Strange, they wouldn't confirm that anything being done was quote unquote magic. They were like, no, it's just science we don't understand. But I'm like, man, come on, no, science we don't understand isn't immortal thunder god Thor. Whereas, like, in the comics, it's like, oh no, that he's a god. It's complicated. They're Asgardian gods are gods. They're just like mid-tier gods, you know? They're not the one above all. They're just like but they are a god. It's a different thing. It's a different thing. Don't worry about it. Wanda is still Magneto's kid. I hate that retcon as well. When you say you hate that retcon, you mean you dislike that they stopped that that they changed that in the MCU and not need to go to bed. Good night, Grant. Have a good weekend, dude. You mean that you dislike that they took that out in the MCU, right? Is a quote from Reed Richards. Yeah, and I hate Reed Richards, and he can catch these hands. What do you mean? Reed Richards sucks. Guy's the worst. Oh man. Forge is the mutant I was thinking of. His whole thing is he just knows how to make and fix machines and stuff. That's awesome. It's literally just it's literally just Tony Stark. Oh man. Speaking of, by the way, absolutely crazy. The MCU rehabilitated the image of Tony Stark so much. I swear. He's like, he's not entirely different in the comics, but like, people definitely had a different opinion of Tony Stark prior to those movies. RDJ did a lot of heavy lifting when it came to people's opinions on Tony Stark. You know that? You know what, rubbery lad? I like Plastic Man. Yes! Exactly! You know what? Plastic Man is also one of the few things that was good about the Injustice series. One of the very few things that was actually like, oh, that's an interesting, cool little piece of dialogue. I like that. That's schwanky. You know what I mean? And that was just when in the Injustice, they're like, oh, they're criminals, and we gotta kill them. The criminals, and no second chances. And then Plastic Man was just like, I mean, guys, if that were the case, like, if Batman didn't take a second chance on me, you would have killed me. and then everybody just kind of like awkwardly shuffles. They're like, ooh. He's like, guys, that's not chill. That's not cool at all. Well, hold on a second. I also adore. There's this one little series of comic panels. I forget which Batman issue it's in, but it's Plastic Man. Like, Batman just was wandering room from room, and he doesn't even like glance, but he just says the name of the item that Plastic Man is. And then he goes like, "Ah, come on!" He's like a chair and a garbage can and all these other things. He keeps trying to like hide and seek with Batman, but Batman just keeps being able to like pick him out instantly. Oh, God, I love Plastic Man. Wanda will forever be a mutant and Magneto's kid. Yeah, I will say they did seem to want to try to walk that back a little, with WandaVision. I feel like in WandaVision they started to kind of show like, oh, maybe it wasn't just the Soul Stone being used, or sorry, the Mind Stone being used on Wanda. Maybe it was more than just that. Ooh. But I don't know. I feel like if you at some point I'm like, listen, you made your bed, lay in it. Listen, no coming in this last minute and being like, oh, maybe mutants? Question mark. Did I not? Oh, I didn't even make. Listen. Not so fun fact about Reed Richards. The first thing he does after self-diagnosing himself with autism is to immediately start to find a cure for autism. Which is strange, because you'd think that he'd be like, oh, well, I'm pretty awesome, so, like, why would I want a cure? You know what I mean? Because he's so very self-aggrandizing in that way. Not to say, I should rephrase. Not to say that there even is, like, that a cure is even something that should be desired or anything like that. Alright, let me grab that. And perfect. You can't convince me that Batman Plastic Man hide and seek sequence wasn't super fun for. No, absolutely. Bruce definitely loved that. Dude was like, oh, this is great. I haven't. Dude, even if dude was just like, oh, this is a perfect way to hone my skills. Like, dude would have absolutely just been like, this is awesome. This is the best Thursday night I've had in forever. My God. Gets home, Alfred. You'll never guess what I got to do all night. It was great. Oh man, really prep me for next time I have to deal with Clayface. It'll be awesome. You won't even see it coming. You're gonna tell me that's not what happened, bro? You're gonna tell me that's not what happened? That's definitely what happened. Like, he'd be having the time of his. Superman is no despot. He's literally sitting on a throne. Superman isn't a despotic ruler. Cuts to Superman, and I took that personally. So anyway, I started blasting. You make Batman sound like such a dork / pause, which is totally is. Dude dresses up like a bat. Oh my God, dude's like, I'm gonna make everyone else just as scared of bats as I am. Like, you're telling me that's not the Dark Knight right there? I don't believe you. That is the Dark Knight / pause. Like, oh man. Oh my God. Am I wrong? You're gonna look at me, you're gonna tell me I'm wrong? Furry? Well, hold on now. Oh my God. Wow, truly Batman is just a furry. Oh my God. I think with WandaVision, what they tried to do was not say she's a mutant, but simply that she's always been a witch with magical powers since she was a child, and Mind Stone just enhanced her powers. I mean, kind of, yes. I don't know. I think they were leaving the door open, because that WandaVision comes out after they've acquired the X-Men and are starting to be like, oh, we can actually play with these toys now? Oh. okay, maybe this changes things. Maybe this changes our plans for the next couple years. And so because of that, I think there is a reasonable understand. Like, I think it'd be reasonable to suggest that, like, oh yeah, they were getting ready for that, which is why they bring in what's effectively Wanda from Earth 616. You know what I mean? Like, in that sequence, like, that is another Earth's Wanda, and that Earth's Wanda is the Scarlet Witch that, you know, is a mutant. Batman is the story of a furry with mental health issues beating up Clown and mental health issues. Oh my god. Hey man, I've said it before that I still think the Cesar Romero Joker is the single best Joker, because he's not like you know what I mean? Like, he's not psycho in the way of like he's crazy, but he's not like a mass murdering clown. He's robbing banks, and he's potentially blowing things up, but it's all a bit. You know what I mean? It's all. This is the dude who spends all night painting the face of a fish to have a clown makeup on it so that he can hit Batman with it. Like, versus whatever it is that Joaquin Phoenix was doing. You know what I mean? Or Jared Leto. It's like, yeah, no, I don't think that's not to say. Listen, I liked the Joker, the movie, well enough, but I don't know. I really feel like the Joker just keeps getting farther and farther towards like which is why, because of these movies, why you get questions like, why doesn't Batman just kill him? Like, objectively, more people are dying because Batman won't. And it's like, well, with the original Joker, dude was just like, yeah, it wasn't good that he was robbing banks. He was breaking the law, but he was robbing banks to be able to make the Joker copter. Like his big plans were like, oh, I'm gonna pour laughing gas over the city, which will be inconvenient at worst. Like, it wasn't until Paul Dini and the Paul Dini and the Batman the Animated Series did laughing gas Joker stuff even become like, oh, they're permanently like that. You know what I mean? And they need a cure. Which even then, like yeah, it's just inconvenient at that point. But it's like, okay, but at least he's not like, you know, nuking the shitty. I think we should get Plastic Man movie and give me woozy wings. Oh my god. Oh no, calcite. That's what I was going for. And they need Batman silly again. How could they do more Plastic Man? Oh my. You know what? Actually, the one thing, because I did still like the Batman. One thing that I really do hope we get in the next Batman is I kind of want him to get away from the grounded villains. You know what I mean? I want him to fight Clayface. I want them to put Clayface in the quote unquote gritty realistic one, because it's not realistic in the way Nolan's stuff was. Like, I think that you still could achieve Clayface in that universe where it is like, oh, there's this guy who can transform to look like anyone, and like that's the issue, and like, oh, okay, there's a detective story here. Still cause permanent brain damage. That was a thing like episode 4 of the animated series. I don't know much about the comics before that, but the Joker has always been pretty bad. Well, that's what I'm saying, is like, up until the Paul Dini animated series, it wasn't like a permanently affecting thing. It was like, oh yeah, for the next like 72 hours, they're stuck that way. But it was never like a deadly thing or like a long damaging thing. That all comes like after Batman and stuff like that has gotten pretty dark. Which, in fairness, the laughing gas in the animated series only happens because I think it was Cartoon Network where it aired. Cartoon Network wouldn't allow, like, or whatever network it was on, wouldn't allow them to have the Joker just straight up kill people. Like, they just weren't allowed to do that. They were told, this is a kid show, you're not allowed to do that. But I miss when Joker would be like, nah, Batman, I'm making a bunch of jokes, and I'm I'm turning this abandoned amusement park into a clown circus. And I'm gonna make people go and watch me be a clown. And it's like, okay, yeah, that's a crime and not good, and it's diabolical in the way of like, okay, Joker, you can't force people to come watch you be a clown, dude. That's not chill, man. That's not allowed. But it wasn't like, I don't know, mass murderer. I want the silly circus orphan child wearing traffic light colored clothes, doing flips and making puns. Give me baby Dick Grayson, please. As much as I love Pedro Pascal, I feel like Plastic Man needs to look really thin and tall, a beanpole, unnatural extent. Maybe just me. I thought, yeah, but he's playing. Oh, I think you mean Mr. Fantastic versus Plastic Man. You mean? I thought you meant Plastic Man. Plastic Man. I was like, he's not playing Plastic Man. He's playing Reed Richards. What do you mean? Yeah, Jason Todd is the one who got with a crowbar in a warehouse, believe it or not. Oh, he's playing Reed Richards? Yeah, he was cast as Reed Richards. I don't think there is a Plastic Man movie in the works. I think we're just saying there should be. Unless there is one. Maybe I'm unaware, but I don't think... Is there a Plastic Man movie currently in development? I don't think there is, but maybe there is. Cast him as Plastic Man. No, Nev, I said we should cast Pedro Pascal as Plastic Man. Confuse people. Ah, I see what you're saying. Just to bamboozle people, of course. Because more confusion is needed in the comic space. Yeah. Oh, I need more stairs. Regarding my... This is so fun. I don't think I've ever heard you talk about Plastic Man, and yet here you... That's my baby girl. Like, that's such a firm stance to take when I feel like I've never heard you even mention this man's name prior to this moment. You know what? I hope we get is not Kite Man. What am I thinking of? Oh God, why can't I picture him? Not Firefly. Oh, I'm blank. There's a cartoon. There's a Moth something, King Moth or something. I want that. I want King Moth in the Batman. I want them to get silly with it. I want them to get so unbelievably silly. Just an unreasonable amount of silliness. Wait, is this one too many? Yes, it is. Killer Moth! That's a Killer Moth! I want them to bring Killer Moth into it. It's just Mothman. I have Mothman brain. Leave me alone. I forgore. Yeah, no, they're gonna bring in Killer Moth, but he's pissed because all the kids are memeing about Mothman, and that's not him. He's like, no! They keep bringing up this Mothman, dude. I don't even know who that is. Do you know how much I've spent on branding? Do you have any idea how much I've sacrificed? And I'm not even the most moth-related person anymore. He's just pissed. He's pissed that no one in Gotham recognizes him as the Moth guy. On that, I think the best part of X-Men 97 is how the villains are clearly meant to be a certain group of people, and then those certain people go online and say, why are they the villains? They're right. This show is woke. Oh god. Not a certain group of people. Oh, good googledy moogledy, dude. What did I do for the Far Side? Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh well. No, I'll keep it. Okay, I need to cross. Listen, I don't know if anyone would resonate about my Vice Plastic Man, even though everyone was there for Megamind Venom. However, consider this one. I repressing ye olden days of Plastic Man sipping for a while, and I've been coming back in full force, and I've been reading ye old comics, and I don't think I ever had much of a chance to ramble about him because of Captain Marvel Billy brain rot. My brain is rotting. Oh, that's awesome. Wait, is there scaffolding down here? I love that there's just this bubbling under the surface this whole time for Medicine has been this brain rot for Plastic Man. One of like the least talked about characters. Medicine in this moment is like Dr. Facilier. He's like, yes. Are you ready? As soon as somebody started mentioning Plastic Man, the music cuts in. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my god. Smoke fills the room. Medicine's like, oh, you don't know what you just did. Oh man. Like saying Beetlejuice 3 times, but it's Plastic Man. Like, it is insane how many people see the Executioner is right, and the X-Men need to stop whining and having it rough. Oh my god. See, the fundamental thing that... You know what I've realized in speaking with some people about the X-Men? Is, like, the fundamental thing that I feel like that people in the X-Men, reading X-Men seem unable to grasp, is that at a certain point, the X-Men aren't, for lack of a better word, like, not that they're not human, but the people with mutant powers, it ought to be looked more like, oh, on this planet are now Homo sapiens and I don't know, another whatever kind of Latin term would be made up for mutant. Like, it's 2 species now, and that's why, and so they want their own claim on the planet. Because they have just as legitimate a claim as a human does. You know what I mean? And so I feel like that's something that is lost on some people. It's like, no, they're not just being like, oh, well, we're a minority group amongst you. Or I guess I should say that's Magneto's point, is that it's not just that we're a minority group amongst humans. It's that we're a minority species. But we are a distinctive species comparatively. You know what I mean? Because I feel like the creators, in making them that way, we're trying to make it as black and white as possible to make it easy to be like, no, they're like they're a separate group minority, and they are just as deserving of their claim on the planet as the humans are. Speaking of Beetlejuice, I saw a trailer for a new Beetlejuice movie today, which is interesting. Oh yeah, the sequel. They announced that a couple years back. I haven't actually watched the new trailer. Who knows how it'll go? Who knows? Is Tim Burton attached to that actually? As if so, ooh, I don't know how that's gonna go. Tim Burton hasn't been Tim Burton in a long time. I mean, I got mad beef with Tim Burton to begin with. first and foremost. But secondly of all, he's been phoned it in for like better part of the last 15 to 20 years. People said Beetlejuice 3 times. Oh my god. Doesn't it have to be in like succession? Doesn't it have to be like you say it 3 times in a row, not with words in between as a sentence? All about being inclusive, aka being woke. No, bro, you don't understand, bro. That's just what the leftists want you to think. But it's not. It's about how sick Wolverine is and how he's getting revenge on the military. Not the whole military, because most of the military is fine. But just the guys who wronged him, bro. Which are their own different thing. Oh man. Frick Tim Burton. All my homies hate Tim Burton. Based! Every day I look at the modern Plastic Man design and mourn him Speedo bottom of menacing every day is just looking at Plastic Man from Batman the Brave and the Bold. Do I not have any scaffolding anywhere? I swear I had some. Is it roughly a quote from the musical? I was right! So yeah, it needs to be spoken thrice in a row and unbroken, not with words in between. The X-Men's always been about shooting lasers, but modern media had to go and make it woke. Oh my god. Man, people are so crazy. It's wild to me that there are people who have that as like a genuine belief, and they're like, I like when video games aren't political, like Call of Duty. Or you know, the games where there's no politics. Back when games were about games, you know. Where is all of my scaffolding? Whatever, I'm taking this. X-Men has always been about how Charles and Eric want to be gay lovers, but their ideologies get in the way. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what the Michael Fassbender one was about. Yeah. I feel like that, that might have factored in there, yeah. Yeah, I am, and I'm pretending I don't. Medicine is the image right now from the original X-Men 97 of Wolverine with the picture, laying on the bed with the picture frame, all sad. But then when you look at the picture frame, it's just the old design for Plastic Man. Oh man. I'm convinced has a picture frame of Plastic Man next to their bed. Yeah, exactly, like Wolverine. X-Men is actually always. Dead Man Circus do not ask questions about what you cannot comprehend. Oh my god. Do you not think I too would have a picture of my brain rot character Mothman, my beloved, in a locket or something? In a locket? Oh my god. In every you have a pocket watch that opens up, and on the inside is an oil portraiture, a miniature oil portraiture of Mothman. It's not even like a picture. It's an artist's rendition. Oh my god. I say the one thing that has kept me sane out here on the front, yes. The thing that I'm fighting for, yes, in this war. Okay, I should do that with Plastic Man. What? Get a yeah. You know, go to a I don't know, a pawn shop or something. Get a cheap pocket watch that's got like a click open face, and then on the inside of the circle that covers it, you gotta put a little oil portraiture of Plastic Man. It'll be great. It'll be everything you wanted and more. Trust me. And yo, Joker! I'll do. I come say hi and you're saying this, Nap? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm new to stream. Oh my god, new to stream, first time chatter, Joker, true. I'm the original magician. There's only room for one. There may only be one. About how Wolverine wants to date Cyclops, but Jean keeps getting in the way. No, I told you guys the other day. X-Men has always been about allowing Troye Sivan to play Wolverine, which I can't believe that no one remembers happened. It blows my mind that no one remembers this. It's my favorite answer when people, yeah, like, oh, well, who's your favorite person to ever play a superhero? And you go, oh, I really liked Troye Sivan's portrayal of Wolverine. Oh man, it's my favorite thing. It's my favorite answer. It's unfortunate you had to see my blue robes. Dio Cristo, not the blue robe. Oh my good gracious. Hope you've been well, by the way, Joker. I hope life's been treating you well. Because Troye Sivan was a kid back then. You guys are fiends. You guys... Wasn't there a really terrible Frankenstein Deadpool in one of the Wolverine movies? Yes, that exact same one, actually. Troye Sivan played him in Origins, and that's the X-Men movie that had... I mean, Ryan Reynolds was Deadpool in that movie. He was actually a pretty good Deadpool when in the first bit, but for whatever reason, they thought, you know what would be a great way to portray the Merc with a mouth? Let's sew up his mouth. Let's prevent him from speaking. Doesn't that... Oh, and also let's give him Cyclops' laser vision. Because why not? It's honestly, you know what? It's honestly iconic that they did it. To be like, the fact that someone got it that wrong, it's kind of impressive. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like, really? You thought this was good? You thought this was gonna, like, what, work out? Hello, ship. How are you? Are you doing well? Good, good. I'm glad to hear it. You think we're ever gonna get a Green Lantern movie? Real talk. I mean, I know there was one slated, but I don't think it's coming out anymore. I think that was before James Gunn took over. So I have no idea if that's still in the works. You know what I mean? It's like maybe, but kind of doubt it. Even when he's Deadpool, Wolverine has beef with Cyclops. Oh my god, it's true. It's all true. So then again, when I think about it, that might have just been an HBO series that they were gonna do. It might not have been a full-on the 2008 Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie exists. Yeah, but it's non-canonical to anything. I mean, it was almost made canonical, actually. I think in Zack Snyder's universe, they almost did it apparently, but then just, I don't know, they couldn't work out the contract or something like that. That would have been crazy if they did, but it's also just, it's so funny that, like, that was meant to be, because technically that Green Lantern movie was meant to be the start of the DCEU. Like, it was that and then Man of Steel. And so it was meant to be all connected and in the same universe. Sorry, 2011. I don't know why I thought it was 2008. Probably because that's when Iron Man came out, and people presumed that, or people just remember that as being the start of cinematic universes. Who's to say? Who's to say? It's just so wild they messed it up so badly though. Like I don't know how you fumble it that bad. You know what I mean? Like how do you mess up that badly? Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll give it another watch. Actually, I haven't seen that movie in eons, and even then, I don't think I ever fully watched it. I feel like I got like a partway through the Green Lantern movie, and I just turned it off. I don't think I ever fully got through it. Maybe it's actually the greatest movie ever made, you know? And maybe people just need to give it a chance. You know what? Speaking of Batman Brave and the Bold from earlier, though, that's what I'm hoping the next The Batman will be. I hope I hope we get Robert Pattinson saying the fists of justice are unisex, and then just like starts wailing on people, like, or he just starts having quips, but like very Batman style quips. Your nefarious deeds come to an end, Riddler, and then he just starts wailing on him. Justice for Gotham. That works fine. Let me just. Yeah, see, I don't love the roof was meant to be done in spruce, but then I started doing it in dark oak, and I just didn't stop, and now I don't like it. And now I don't like it. It was meant to be dark oak as an edge, and then spruce all in the middle. I'll leave it for now. Like, you want a movie about him? Like a movie? Menacing? What a crazy statement to just like, I want Plastic Man. Then why don't you spruce it up a bit? No, don't think I will. My favorite joke version of Batman is one that can basically just say buzzwords with it and has an extreme vocal fry. Oh, so yeah, just the justice for Gotham. It just keeps going, just Joker, justice. Among other things. That's crazy. That is a crazy statement. My God. Slowly but surely the builds are coming. Why haven't these oxidized yet? Oh, it's doing the thing. Billy Cap? Who's Billy Cap? Brother, what? I want to change this bit. You know what? I think what I want to do here is just add where's the stone cutter? It's down here, isn't it? Billy Kaplan, you know, Wanda's son. Oh! Is that Wiccan? Is that one Wiccan? Oh, I was like, what am I down here for? Oh yeah, the stone cutter. Brother, I don't know the man's like God-given name. I know him as Wiccan. Oh my god. Don't know the man's Christian name, dude. Like, good lord. 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that's not what I wanted. Oh no, you know what? I want to do it that way. Yeah. Break and then that. 1, 2, 3. That. Why? And like that, and bada boom, ba bing, ba boom. Things like that. Alright, perfect. Yes, Wicked. I know his God-given name because he's my husband. Ain't that Hulkling? Ain't that the king of space? Isn't that the guy's husband? I could be wrong, but I think he might be taken, brother. I could be wrong on that front, but I think it might be that he's already taken. Hope that doesn't throw a wrench in any plans of just. But I feel like he's married to the king of space. Oh man. Speaking of though, is it true? I heard I heard Marvel made like a real stupid decision with whatchamacallit, what's the word I'm looking for? With the Pride Month comics. Is it true that they're just gonna like make them not about the LGBT? I'm the other man, my pals and Woozy holding hands in a fond Kevin. Brother, what? Why is chat all so down bad? Why? The ally comic? Oh my god. I mean, I've only heard an example of one of them where I was like, oh, that might work. And that's Wanda. And that's just, I was like, oh, maybe it's gonna just be like her as like, I don't know, a prideful mom for Wiccan. But, which is how I reminded myself about this. But like, why not just make it a Wiccan cover? like if that's the angle, then like I get it, but it's such a miss. I don't think this is the win they think it's gonna be. Uno. Uh, Grant. So the story will be about their queer heroes, but the covers will feature a cover with one queer hero and an ally hero. Hey, she's also a prideful mom with Speed. Oh, I didn't realize that Speed was also LGBT. I don't know nothing about Speed. I only know about Wiccan. I honestly don't know much about either. They're in like this part of Marvel that's like not something that I pay a lot of attention to. I have lived in repression for so long. God, I wish I were. Then it says like, you won't take this away from me. Nap, you don't understand. You don't get it. Justice for Gotham. Oh, this might actually need to be back a little further. All right. Between Wand and Vision, they had 3 queer kids and 1 straight. The straight kid ultimately died in the same comic run he was introduced. Speed's bi, currently dating an X-Men named Prodigy. Neat. All I can think about is just it's just that time where Pietro or not Pietro, Quicksilver was speaking with Wanda and went, wait, you're dating a microwave? And she's like, no, it's Vision. He's like, hey, same. Wait a minute, you're dating the microwave. Let me sleep, come on, it's almost night, come on! I smacked one. That sounds like rubber band going sprawling! Brother! Oh my god. Not the rubber band! Good googledy moogledy! I forget, can he... Is the way that he's defeated, is it like the, is it just you freeze him? Is that what it is? Or can he reform? I forget if he's like Looney Tunes rules and can, like, because he can physically turn his body into a plane and it'll fly. So like I don't know if it's like, oh, Looney Tune rules and if you froze him and he shattered when he thought out he'd reform. I have no idea. I'm back from shopping. Yo, welcome back. Hopefully you found all that you were looking to while shopping. And you enjoyed your purchases. I always feel bad for Pietro and Tommy Speed, because the writer obviously have a favorite twin in both cases, and I mean I can't blame the writers. A character who could change reality will ultimately be more interesting than a speedster. Yeah, well, you know, you say that, but then there's the Flash, and the Flash is able to change reality, and he's a speedster. So. I think it's just they got into this corner where they're like, oh, we don't want any more comparisons to the Flash, and so it just became like, oh, I guess we just can't give them Speed Force. You know what I mean? Because I don't think I don't think they ever gave Quicksilver anything like the Speed Force. I guess it was food. Food? And you didn't bring me any? I know it's fine. I guess I understand. It's fine. Our love will keep us warm. I don't. I mean, tell it to Mr. Freeze, pal. Like, Batman's plan is to freeze him. Yeah, but like, Batman's plans are usually just like are usually just meant to like incapacitate, not kill forever. Good God, Tyler. Too many people in my way did not have time to think about others. It's fine. It's fine. I'll get through this somehow. It's you know, it's fine. It's fine. I understand. It's fine. No, I get it. I get it. It's fine. It's fine. Please, you don't have to justify it. Yeah. Wait, no. Do I have? Yeah, right. Scaffolding. Well, that's just not what I wanted. There we go. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I should use that. That would make sense. And like so, and like that. Take those two. Get rid of those stupid seeds. I will not get over this now. Clearly, it's been 3 years. It's been 3 years since. My God. The more things change, the more they stay the same, huh? Yeah. Right, stick, then. Alright, perfect. Like this, and then like that. I think that should be good. Yeah! Nice. Maybe I want this to be one more back, maybe. Yeah. Give it a bit more structure that way, maybe. Oh, but I kind of hate that looks like that. Oh, that kind of looks stupid. What if I did it like this? Does that look less stupid? It kind of looks more stupid. And this. Yeah, all right. It looks all right. Map quick looking media? What? Is it just Plastic Man? Am I gonna go over there and I'm just gonna see Plastic Man? Earlier, Billy being married to Teddy. I am married to both Teddy and Billy, is obvious. Obviously, of course. Big. Obviously. But I can see with the aim in it. What? Oh, his fire holder? Well, the fire's not on it yet. Oh, does that need to come? Does that need to come out now? No, of course not. But look at media. My great googly moogly. If this is, you know what? Before I look, if this is Plastic Man, I'm never trusting you again, Medicine. I'm never trusting you again. I can vouch it's not Plastic Man. All right. It's too late. I'm never go. You have lost your privileges as a Discord. Like, oh, go look at the Discord. You've lost your privileges. You're off the list. You're off the list of trustables. My God. The list is down to 0 again. The list is once again down to 0. I got too loose with the rules. It's on me. Time to end stream. I should... Oh my God. Am I not trustable? Well, in fairness, everyone starts at a base level of not trusting. Oh my God. Well, for the longest time, literally up until like, what, October 2023, I held very firm on the rule of never checking the Discord. No, September of never checking the Discord while live. And then I think it was Oliver first who asked me to check a DM. And so I did that and I was like, okay, and then that started to crack. And that crack split open eventually. But then I have Medicine and then MJ. And just so many others. Everyone lost their privileges, you know? Oh no, it's up there, isn't it? I ruined it all for plastic. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. Nap, I could have sworn it wasn't Plastic Man. You could have, but you would have been lying. Not the sad face. Oh my God. Not the, and I've only given you wonderful fan art. I mean, in fairness, that is how medicine got trusted in the first place. It's people learn too quickly the way to make me do things. The way to make me check things is to just be like, but Nap, there's art, and then I go. I will regain it via fan art. Oh, confound you! Confound you for knowing my weakness. Oh my God. When did I lose the privileges? Tyler, you never had them. Everyone starts at a base level of not having them. I'm just like, go down quicker. Also, I'm always late to understand bits chat has. I'm confused 90% of the time. Oh man, I feel like that's just my streams. I feel like my stream at this point, like there's such a group of like 10 people that like have a rapport going back a few years. I'm amazed. I'm amazed Ruba fit in so quickly. Cause at times I do worry the chat's become so like insular that it's like they'll have bits to reference from years ago now, where it's like if you weren't here, how does that even like how do you connect with that if you weren't even here? And so there are definitely times I think where it becomes a question for me where I'm like, ooh, is this gonna present an issue? Oh, and then I need... Can this be made? No. This can... No. Never mind, it can't. I'm an idiot. What could I throw out of my inventory for right this second? Three, four. Perfect. An ad? No! 2 ads? No! Abby Juice right to the forehead? Huh? Your chat is like a famous streamer. So many bits in chat. No, if my chat was like a famous streamer, it would just zoom by with nothing but just like or with like little dances, emotes, and stuff like that. It would just go so fast, dude. Oh, I know this statue design. I've made this one. Actually, I've technically changed 3 things, but yes, it comes from the same base design. All right, now I need flint and steel. Or maybe I want to make that. Yeah, no, I like that as I think. And this, that, like that. Bada bing, bada boom. That was too many. No, I hate that. Maybe I don't hate this. No, I kind of hate that too. Oh, but do I hate that? No, I don't hate that as much. I wanted to have like a little lift on these little pauldrons at the edges. I don't know. Maybe I hate it. Oh, you know what I want to do with it actually? You know what? Maybe I won't make it stone. Maybe I'll make the pauldrons capped with bees. Do I like that more? Like a smidge more. Like a smidge more. Oh, my bad. My bad. I think I was meant to. This was terrible of me. This was truly horrific. I was meant to give him a bit of a dumpy. But that's why I stopped doing that, right? Because I think it makes it look weird. Yeah, I think it looks weirder like that. I think the squared off makes sense. Uncle made me some apple juice for my birthday and it tastes bad, but I keep sipping it every now and then, and it's so weird. It's really bad, but not bad enough to want to stop forever. That could just apply to like all apple juice. Anyway, I'm sweating a bit and I'm dizzy, but I don't know if that's just not getting much sleep last night. What? Good lord, MJ. Good lord. I mean, you missed Menacing's dissertation on why they are down bad for Plastic Man of all beings. So there's that. I was about to say that I'd much rather be out of context in this chat. All the chat. Oh my god. No, don't be. No, now he's flat. No. Oh dear God. Where is mine Flint and Steel? Sitting around here somewhere. Maybe he's down here still. He's Wembley. He's wobbly. He's Wembley? He's Wembley? Like the stadium? I haven't drank that much. pieces. My head feels heavy, but again, that could be from not getting sleep. I've never been under the influence, so I don't know for sure. And I'm just going to assume I'm completely fine. Turns out it's actually like a 90 proof, like it's a 90 proof appy juice somehow. Tragically, that's what modern DC did. They gave him pants. I miss the spandex, and so does he. And so does he. Is crazy. I miss the spandex, and so does he. My God. They took it from us. Monsters. Yeah, honestly, you know what? Where's my Plastic Man game? Where's my... It just reskin the Spider-Man game, but instead of the web shooting out, it's just his hand that's stretching, and he's swinging through the city that way. Oh, I'm here flint and steel, right? No. I don't want to make a new one because I know I have one somewhere. I know there has to be a flint and steel somewhere. Yes, see, exactly. I knew there had to be. I have like 7 up by the nether portal. Like, there's an actual page about it. About Plastic Man missing the spandex. What, have they written him to miss it? Lego Batman 2 is your Plastic Man game. I've never... Well, actually, that's not true. I have played Lego Batman 2. Do you play... Wait. Do you play Plastic Man in Lego Batman 2? Did I just not play a lot of Lego Batman 2? What? Am I forgetting the plot of Lego Batman 2? I don't remember. I don't remember there being Plastic Man in it. Or as like a main feature of the game at the very least. You can. Oh, he's one of the unlockable characters, but he's not necessarily like the main character in any capacity. I get you. And it's alive! It's alive! Nice. Statues. They spruce up the place, baby. All right, and then let me get out my shovel so that I can. We'll do that. All right, so now that needs to be ever so slightly more natural occurring looking, kind of. Yeah, and then it splits right there. Slowly but surely we will achieve victory of this town actually looking like a town. Well, I should say city, but you know what I mean. And if you say you don't, you're lying. You're lying. You're a bunch of liars. The wood looks out of place. Does it? I mean, I could get a different capstone. I just don't know. Like, I just don't want it to be stone again. We built this city. We built this city. We built this city. We built this city. There's a bed. There's a bed. Function hunt me. Wait, did you build it on nap? No, I built it on rock and roll. Actually, I invented rock and roll in this universe. In In this Minecraft universe, I invented rock and roll. It's a little known fact, but yes, I invented rock and roll, and then proceeded to build a city based on the tenets of the musical stylings of rock and roll as I built it. You know? Just some casual stuff, you know? It's just chill like that, you know? Listen, I read that perfectly fine. It's your fault. You mistyped it. Shut up. Nobody say a word. That Minecraft fact. You cannot roll a rock in Minecraft. Oh, but that just makes it more punk rock, you know? You're going against the man. Oh my God, you're Marty McFly. Oh God, no, please. I don't think I've made dumber joke than that one. Please don't laugh. Too late, King. I'm already ramping up a chuckle. It's like an old Model T car. You put a little crank in my chest cavity and start cranking it, and then slowly the joke comes to life. A laugh. Not good. I should drink more. I feel weird and not good. I should drink more. No, actually, as a matter of fact, that sounds like the opposite is true. What do you mean? Brother, if you've never drank before, you might. I mean, it's possible you're allergic. Just saying. Happy juice be like that sometimes. Some people aren't able to process it because, you know, it's poison. Just tastes bad and makes me spit. I've had a few sips. Oh, hey guys. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. No, I don't got time to talk. No time. Sorry. Bye. Smell you later. No, they've been talking about apple juice. Don't worry about it. I want Lego Batman 2 now? What? Why, did you just learn that you could play Plastic Man in it? And now you're like, I must have it. It is by law, it is required that I obtain this item. Guys. Poggers!
I'm on break, but sending lots of love and good vibes. Blueheart also, did you like the farm design I posted in media?
Yo, Edward, thank you so much for the subs. 33 months, good lord. Time flies. I hope you've been having a good day at work, King. I've not seen the farm design. I've seen the stuff that you I think you DM'd me some designs, which those were cool. I looked at those. Unless I'm recalling you sending what you sent to media as a DM. Either way, yes, I saw those. Those look cool. Unless it was something else, in which case I haven't seen it yet, but if I'm pinged, I will see it. Thought you meant actual apple juice. Yes, they did. What do you mean? There's nothing else in this world, Tyler. There is just apple juice. And occasionally grape juice, depending on what type of person you are. I don't know, if you like fruit, I guess. If you, there's grape juice for those people. media channel I posted, I'm now going to be working for 10 hours? Is that legal? I mean, I guess if you're getting the right amount of breaks, it is, but... but in media channel, I posted an acacia farm idea. Ooh! We're discussing if apple juice exists. Yeah, you know, apple juice. You don't like apple juice? Made from apples. Still tastes bad. You don't like grape juice? As for DMs, I sent you a video meme. I got nothing from. don't incinerate me this way. Oh my! You know what's tragic, by the way? Speaking of DMs, I have a DM from an individual regarding an SMP, and I won't say who because I don't know if they want this to be like public knowledge or not. But I can't respond to it. Like I get a ping back where it's like, normally you can respond to people if you share a server because, you know, they're in my server, so it should be fine. But it tells me that they have something on currently preventing me, like preventing anyone they've not added as a friend from sending them DMs. So I'm like, I've tried to respond now and it's been days, and I'm like, how do I get back to them? Oh well. It's tragic, truly. I love apple juice. People like grape juice. Nap, beloved, I dropped the plastic spandex page, please. You're asking me to go look at more Plastic Man? What? Why would I go look at more Plastic Man? Oh, man. It is one of the most refreshing drinks on the planet, but I love apple and cherry juice even more. I don't think I've ever had apple and cherry juice. I've had apple and cranberry. Okay, back to work. Bye, Edward! Bye! Have a wonderful time at work! I open his big pog and take breaks. Take breaks. Take your legally allotted breaks, King. Please, I love him. Why do you say it like you're beseeching me as though Papa, you don't understand. I love him. It'll be bad for the family name. You don't understand. You don't understand. You're gonna marry the newspaper baron, son. You're not gonna. No, you're not marrying Plastic Man. Oh man, yeah, I'm just some old money baron. I just got a barony somewheres. But Daddy, I love him. No, you shall not. You will get a sensible marriage. No more of this. No more of this silliness. Better saying I'm sorry. It'd be a disgrace to the family name. You shall not engage in such frivolity. You're going to marry a duke's son, and that's that. You're gonna marry Paul Atreides. Oh, and that's the end of it, and I'll hear nothing more. Sounds like the potion seller? Who's the what? Who? Who does it sound like? Who's the potion seller? Brother, what? Oh my god. Have you never seen the potion seller? No, I don't know what you're referring to. No, I hate elongated man. Not elongated man. I forgot that guy existed. Oh, there's a whole bit with him in the keep you alive. You're like in the village. There's a whole bit with that guy in, was it the Justice League Unlimited series with Plastic Man and Elongated Man? You're gonna date Reed Richards? No, there's Elongate, like in DC, there's Plastic Man and Elongated Man, and both of them are stretchy superheroes. It's so funny. What is a forgotten relic of time? Hey, come in. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Trapped. All right, we'll save them someday. Someday they'll be saved. Someday. What's Plastic Man's real name? What's that guy's real name? Oliver Cromwell or something? I have sent the potion seller in media. Potion seller is an integral part of my perception of the internet, and I cannot stand anyone who hasn't seen it. I love the idea you can't stand. Like, Napoleon, I can't stand you. God, he just gets under my skin. Why? He's never seen the potion seller. What a statement. Oh my god. He's never seen a potion seller? Well, that's unheard of. Oliver Cromwell, wasn't that the Puritan guy who ruled? What a way to describe him. Yeah, I mean, yes. But what? I didn't expect anybody to actually like call me on saying Oliver Cromwell. Like, I just didn't expect anybody to bat an eye. I thought people would be like, that's a weird name. I've never... No, it's not that. Patrick Eel O'Brien, yeah. Oh, man, that's awesome. I mean, yeah, he was a dictator. He's one of the only dictators of Britain. He led the Civil War and killed Charles I. So, yeah. Ironically, Charles I and Charles II both were despotic rulers that dissolved Parliament to keep their rule. I think the new guy should have done it. I think when he got in charge, he should have been like, "Hey, I don't trust you, Liz Truss." I think he should have. I think he should have done it. Oh man, would have been great. Just keep some consistency. Make every Charles who's ever come to the throne of England dissolve Parliament. Oh, God, that'd be awesome. I think that was the plot of like a pretty subpar miniseries. I forget when that came. It was sometime in like the 2010s. There was a miniseries put together of like before, you know, Liz kicked the bucket. Where it was like, oh, gee willikers, what if? And it was like a what if series with old Charles in charge. What am I looking for? I came here for something. Now I kind of forget what. Oh, right, I was here for more of this. Alright, sick. This stuff is gonna. Oh man. Speaking of obscure history, I don't know if any of you guys are watching the new show Shogun, which is based on a book from I think the 70s. A historical fiction book. It's pretty good. I'm one thing I'm really digging with it is that they're doing like a sub for like for all the characters. So like anybody from Japan is still speaking in Japanese. And it's only when the European characters are speaking in Portuguese that they speak English. Because the idea being that like that's the common language that can be used. And I don't know. I think I'm hopeful that if this show takes off, that you'll see more and more representation in media of characters speaking in their own home tongue language when you're in like a region. Like if you're in Japan, they should be speaking Japanese, and if you're in like France, they should be speaking French. You know what I mean? I find stuff like that really cool. And that, grab this, grab that, bada bing, bada boom. Oh man, poor elongated man though. Like, the dude really got absolutely like shoved to the side. I don't think anybody's heard of this man since. You know what I mean? Like I really do think that outside of bits being like, oh yeah, there is another guy. Which is funny, I guess. You'd think that like it'd be more common in superhero media to be like, no, people have the same power sometimes, but like they make it very rare. Hey Nap, I actually dropped fan art that has you in. I don't believe you. I feel like you just added like a little speck that's meant to represent me, and the rest is just gonna be it's just gonna be Plastic Man's derriere. Like I feel like it's just gonna be the plastic dumpy, and I'm just gonna have to see that again. Medicine isn't lying, Tyler. You're not you're not able to supply much confidence. Because you also led me to believe that it wasn't Plastic Man last time. We're in the fan art. Is Plastic Man in the fan art? Look at me in the eyes. Is Plastic Man in the fan art? Be for real. Plead the fifth. It ain't looking good, King. It's being blessed. Try to get your blessing, please. Oh my god. I can tell you he isn't. I don't know what Plastic Man looks. Oh my god, this is probably a mistake, isn't it? This is definitely a mistake, isn't it? This oh my god, that's awesome. Oh my sweet Jesus. Why? Why? This is actually the peak of my artistic career. My brain is rotting right now. That's okay. I think we're all in brain rot phase right now. Why is it such perfect? Oh my god. Why do I look like I'm like that lawyer in the game going like, objection? I guess I am objecting to the marriage. 'Tis true. 'Tis true. Oh my god. You know what? Let's just never mention Plastic Man again. No, I'm kidding. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna make some. Or I was gonna grab something. Is that a baby's? Did I hear a baby? Ah! I got butter pants! Oh man. Oh yeah, speaking of though, I will say well, speaking of nothing, I was gonna say It left my mind. It left my mind. I was gonna say nothing. You know what? I was gonna say nothing ever. Never once have I almost said something and then it just blanks in my mind and I have to come up with something new to talk about. Oh God. The current brain rot I'm having is freaking dreary. I didn't ask for this. Is that the is that like Dreary Girls? Like is that the like the show with the Irish Catholic school or whatever? I've heard good things. I've heard it's quite funny actually. I think that's what it's called, Dreary Girls. Mine's Plastic Man. Mine's Hermit Craft Streams based. But which hermit is the question? Which hermit? Did you know they're not all British? I learned that last week. Draco Malfoy's stupid Harry Potter. Oh! Not whatever you're talking about. Oh, I was thinking of Dairy Girls. That's what I'm thinking of. Oh God. Not whatever you're talking about. You know what? I never understood it, and then and then my roommate, she showed me a because she got like, I think she got a TikTok where it was like an edit cut of, I don't know which movie, but of what's his face chasing after Mr. Malfoy. And I was like, oh, okay, I can see the subtext there. Yeah, all right. You changed the music slightly. Yeah, okay. I understand what you mean. It's like, yeah, okay. This isn't. I don't think you're reading that much into it. I think, yeah, it could be taken that way, I guess. Yeah, Nap, you're a hermit. Yeah, exactly. I've secretly been a hermit this whole time. This is actually in the new season. This world. They're just over those hills, guys. They're just over the. I just went far away from spawn when I built, but they're just over those hills. There they are. Impulse, Gem, Ren and Cleo, and Pro, whatever. It's not 3 a.m. for me. Nice. Stalking Malfoy at 6. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. It's like there's enough subtext where it's like, okay, that's, you know what, you're not crazy for thinking it. New fan art dropped. Good. What? Getting Why do I stream, man? Why do I do this to myself? Why am I making out with a phone? I don't even know what that's. Well, I still don't know what that is from. Is that the wait? Is the phone the Stanley Parable? No, that's not a phone. That's just a guy in the ceiling. Oh my God. I just gotta watch a Swedish and German hermit stream, and like I'll be watching all the hermit nationalities. Face. FNAF from FNAF. FNAF. There's an anthropomorphic telephone in FNAF. Boy, did I not get to that part of the game. How? What? You're just in a room. You're just in a room with doors. Where's the phone come in? No, because there's Freddy, the duck, Foxy, Bonnie the bunny, and what was the one? What was the puppet that pops out towards you that was in the Matt Pat videos? Oh, and I guess there's a golden Freddy too, or something. The guy on the phone at the start of your shit. That's just a guy, though. No, that's just a guy. Why would he have a telephone for a head? It's just a former security guard. Him being a guy with a phone for a head, I believe, was started by fan game Day Shift and. Huh? That wasn't in the lore videos from Matt Pat. I guess we need to keep watching those. I need to keep using Mello's playlist. Technically more of a fan interpretation of the guy in the phone. He's not really like that. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, the duck. Chica's she's a chicken? Doesn't look anything like a chicken. What? She's clearly a baby duck. She's yellow. Like a duckling. She's all yellow. That doesn't make sense. Why would she be a chicken? What? That didn't make any sense. You guys are crazy. Chicken. Why would it be a chicken? That would be ludicrous. Baby chickens are also yellow now. No, I disagree. No, I don't think so. But she's got like she doesn't got like a pecking beak. She's got a very flat beak, doesn't she? Then she got like a bill instead of a beak. I swear to God, she had a bill. Does she have a bill? One second. Let me look. Chica 5 Nights at Freddy. Okay, I don't know what this cupcake with eyes is, but yeah, that's like a big flat bill. That's like a big flat bill. That ain't a beak. You gotta squint if you want that to be a beak. You gotta be like, oh yeah, that's a beak, guys. Don't worry about it. You know who else is? Oh my God. 3D modeling alone. You leave Scott Cawthorne's 3D modeling alone. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh my God. Ray, come on! It's a chicken nap. It's canonically a chicken. All right, whatever. I guess. Fine, sure. Chica the chicken, I guess. Whatever. Looks like a duck. Quacks like a duck. Walks like a duck. You know? I'm just calling him like I sees him. Oh, I need iron because I'm making lanterns. Right, of course. Well, first put that there, and then we'll grab that, and then we're gonna put that there, and then we're gonna grab that. Oh, then I need a little bit more of the spruce wood. Perfect. I'm / pause nap, I assure you. Oh, I know. Yeah, whatever. The words of any man who's lost an argument. Oh, man. Someone, oh, wait, nap and plastic man, enemies to lovers. Someone write that. Oh my God. Dude's like a mimic in a dungeon. My God. Yeah, he I'll rehabilitate him from his life of crime. Don't worry, guys. That's way too low. That looks so stupid. Oh God, I need to go make more spruce things. Menacing you write that. Okay. 07. A typewriter noise intensified. Because of course, as you all know, every fan fiction is written upon is written upon a typewriter and then scanned onto the internet. There's no other way to do it. It's the only way. They don't want you to know that, but it's the only way to do it. He's gonna rehabilitate you because you're cursed by gods. The voices! The voices, oh god! Wow, he's gonna teach me how to love again. Wow! It's true, I have a typewriter based. Kinda love typewriters, not gonna lie. I mean, like, I don't own one, but like, I feel like it'd be one of those things that would be cool to own. But I don't even think they make the ink strips for them anymore, do they? Oh, that's what I should do. I'm an idiot. Yeah, that makes way more sense. Is that if I do it this way? Yeah. Then it doesn't hang over the middle of the road. And if they're all like that, then it's a little nicer. And then I can put hanging signs there. Yes! Yes, of course! I don't know. I didn't have to restock it yet. Well, maybe someday. Who knows? But yeah, I feel like I remember looking into it at one point and being like, oh, they don't really make the ink strips anymore, or if they do, they're like really expensive. And so I went like, I don't care that much, which is ironic because I own a lot of old things like that, just from like haberdasheries, collecting them and stuff like that. My grandma's a really pretty old one, and god, I want it so bad. Oh, is it like an Underwood? Those are probably my favorite typewriters. Express interest, so she'll give it to you. Yeah, rock up, but with a pike, the famed weapon of choice of the Swiss Guard, and say, "I demand that typewriter by trial by combat." But then the real kicker in there is that you lose. It's crazy. It's a wild fight, but you end up losing in the end. It's insane. Oh my god. I'm just doing a bunch of little tiny beautifying things, adding little bits and bobs around. Because I felt like that might be a fun little thing. But they mostly just some chatting while we, you know, we add a little bit here, a little touch there. I need a bed. Got circle buttons. I don't know. That type is, but it's old looking, pretty kinda nice. Oh, it's probably a really classic kind then. Maybe a drafter. It has an old Singer sewing machine. Like the manual kind that's really pretty. Oh, with like the pedal that you like that you press on to make it spin. Man, those things are sick. Those things are awesome. Yo, what? Just popping in to say hi and then popping to sleep with stream. Mace. How do, King? How do? Oh, dude, that's sick. Oh, rip Edward not being here. Dude loves those things. Same with Rip, like the two people who would be like foaming at the mouth over this, over you having that sewing machine probably, but neither one is here. That's kind of awesome. Neither one's here in the one time that there's like a discourse on like a historical sewing device. This is going good with you, Nap and chat. Everything's going great, dude. Living La Vida Loca, vibing. Yeah, I'm actually this weekend I'm pretty excited because I'm getting ready to go to a cosplay thing with a friend of mine because she wants to go to it. It's just like a small little thing over in somewheres. But anyway, she got tickets. She had an extra ticket. She was like, "Want to come with?" And I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." So that'll be fun. I love getting to see people who are like people who are good at cosplay. It's so insanely talented to be able to do that kind of stuff. So I love getting to see it anytime I do. L to them. One time I was like, "Wow, we people, I like the license plate on your wall," and then I got him. Yo. I mean, yeah, depending, expressing interest into things like that can result in that. Yeah. Dress up as Plastic Man. Yeah, but I'll do the one with pants. I'll be Plastic Man, but with pants, and I will be extremely vocal about how much better my life has gotten now that I get to wear pants. I'll be a Plastic Man that's anti-spandex. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have like a Wile E. Coyote sign I can hold up. It goes like, "Wowie zowie, my life is so much better this way." A good time. Yeah, I'm hopeful for it. It's not even like I don't even think it's like a full-on convention or anything. I think it's just like a get-together of like a lot of local artists, cosplay artists and stuff like that, who just want to like test their stuff before the big like Comic-Con circuits and stuff like that. Stupid dreary brain rot. I had months of DC brain rot and ideas and put nothing into words, and now a week of dreary brain rot. I said actually typing. It's just, it's the British will do that. It's the Britishism of it all, you see. It swings. In universe for that though, are they? So wait, I'm confused actually, and maybe you could answer this for me, because now that I think about it, how do I even phrase this? Are they related? Because aren't they both like of old upper crust families or something like that? So wouldn't they be like cousins or something? Isn't there like a thing of like pureblood wizards? There's like, I don't know, 17 families or something like that. Where's my iron? No. Oh, okay. In fairness, I may be thinking of a different series. I have zero memory about it, but I just remember there was something about my lips are dry. No! No, not the Vaseline, no! Otters are the least integrated of the pureblood family. Huh. I didn't realize there was like levels of integration. I really didn't. Wait, but how are they so rich? I thought that was like the thing. I thought all the we got lost. Like isn't there like isn't he like filthy stinking rich? Don't they like open his vault or whatever, and then they're like, "Wow, you got 6 gajillion pounds of gold here, King." And he's like, "Huh? What?" Harry's godfather is Draco's cousin, but no blood relation. Ah, oh right, cause he's no, that was Bellatrix. Who was? Is it Draco's mom? Who's the one who's of that family? I think, or no, maybe it's his grandma or something. Somebody explained it to me forever ago. I never had the big brain rot around that series. Like, there was other series that captivated me far more. I got it open. Let's go! Woo! Is also both of their cousin? Narcissa Black. Ah! Yeah. His dad's played by Jason Isaac is all I remember about his dad. Oh, and his dad is straight up ready to kill a child. It was crazy. It was crazy. Dude lost his little elf. And then was ready to just shoot a child on school grounds. It was insane. Dude goes to Vada and then gets blasted. I was like, whoa. That's great. It seems like such an insane leap. Well, you know, I mean, the relations, you know, that all kind of happens when you have like a handful of families being really rich and powerful. You know what I mean? Or like lords and ladies or whatever. Or are they of are they nobility or are they just powerful mages? Where does Merlin factor into all this? Because I remember he is a part of that series, right? I swear to God, he's like one of the guys on the little chocolate toads. He was one of them. My lips are finally not dry for the first time in 93 years. Wereplant has escaped the sands of the Sahara. Deceased? What? Is that wrong? Is that wrong? Is Merlin not a part of that series? I swear to God, he was like, they make reference to him. So is he factoring into this whole thing? My God, I really don't know enough about this series to speak to it. Actually, second. Okay, thank God. Perfect. Merlin is deceased. Oh, I thought you were saying I thought you were hitting me with like an ain't no way skeleton flying away. Like just like, oh my God. I thought you were hitting me with a wait, do I have it? I thought you were hitting me with an ain't no way. Which if you look down here, you'll see is if you don't have BTTV, then as an extension on your browser, then that is what that looks like. Believe Bellatrix is Narcissa's sister, so is Andromeda Tonk, mother of Nymphadora Tonk. Wait, the person who marries Lupin, the one with the change in hair colors, it's Draco's aunt. Huh. I mean, my name was almost Merlin, so your name was almost Merlin? Hey, that's awesome. That'd be a sick name. Imagine you have a kid and you name him Merlin. That kid's going places, man. That kid's going places. You know what? I'm just gonna remove a couple of these. So that I can add these in, just to add a little bit of extra texture in. And like that. I'm actually a lich who's dating Plastic Man. My God. And since Lupin and Tonks have a kid, and that kid is also Draken's cousin and Harry's godson. Oh, I thought he just adopted him. I thought, doesn't he raise him? Ain't that the thing? Wait, cause doesn't yeah, dude bites the dust, doesn't he? Dude's dad, which is crazy move. Not gonna lie. Wasn't that guy Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher? Shouldn't he have like been able to survive the battle? Like that feels like. Let me take away the last person who knew your parents. That It's such a crazy move. Ah, there we go. There goes the last person who was friends with your parents. The guy who taught Defense Against the Dark Arts and was like clearly good with like fighting. What an insane move! That's so like instant. Oh man. Oh. And he's a werewolf. Yeah, dude bites the dog. The guy who's like objectively the most like he should probably live. Snap, Harry's uncle doesn't die. His godfather does. Harry's uncle died? He had an uncle? Oh, was Lupin his uncle? Wait, what? Oh, you mean, oh my god, you mean the guy who abused him? You mean, oh god, Varen? No. Vernon. Oh my god, that's right. They're all fine in here. What a terrible series. No offense to anybody. I just... What? Everybody else is fine. All the worst people are fine. Oh yeah. Oh my god. I love the comparison. I remember I saw this years ago now, but it was like imagine now listen, you you listen to me, Luke Kronos, Luke Kronos Gabe Jackson. You're gonna have a great time at camp. You listen to me. You listen to me. You're gonna love it here at this Camp Half-Blood. Cause doesn't Harry's kid get named after like all the worst people? Like Albus Severus? Oh well, no, I guess Albus makes some sense. Some. Not really to name your kid after per se, but I guess I get it. But like, but see, that's I don't know, because that guy wasn't like a good guy. He was great, sick wizard. I think, you know what I mean. And by that I just mean I love the idea. I love the idea of a real wizard's wizard who's like, how do I describe this? A fantasy trope is often you'll find the wizard who lives in their tower, who has machinations, and they're willing to like they have so much power and so much knowledge that like they may be doing the right thing, but they do the wrong, but they approach it in a very I know best way and are refusingly uncompromised and never share their plans, and it always adds manipulated. Yeah, exactly. But like that's the thing, is like I don't mind the manipulation of wizards because I'm like, but wizards are cool when I think of like old-timey big pointy hat wizards. But again, don't think I'd name my kid after a guy who manipulated me. But I do love the trope of wizard who doesn't have time to explain all his plans and is like, listen, you'll disagree with me if you know what I'm planning to do, but it's gonna be for the best, and just does it. But again, that's just because I like that fantasy trope. It's the same way that like Gandalf knew things were gonna happen, but didn't explain them because he's like, hey, if I explain it, it'll change how things turn out. You know what I mean? Father dead, abusive uncle, perfectly fine. My god. Guys, manipulative. Oh man. One of my favorite is Albus Dumbledore bashing. Oh my god. See, maybe I just like maybe I'm just too maybe I have too much of a soft spot for the manipulative yet powerful wizened wizard who's just a bit of a bit standoffish. You know what I mean? Is a perfect example of that. Yeah, exactly. It's like Gandalf's like, oh, because he has like a godly level of knowledge, but he's like, I can't directly change these things, but I can push people to be in the right place, the right time. Albus Dumbledore is so Charles Xavier coded. Yeah, exactly. Charles Xavier sucks too, but I also love him. I think he's great, but I hate him. You know what I mean? Look, I like the character. It's good for the plot, but man, frick that guy. Oh yeah, fair. I'm not telling you you're wrong to think he's like a bad dude. But I just have a soft spot for that, like, for the wizard who's like, I don't know, like just really powerful and is like so removed from everything because of that, where he's like, I need to convince guilt trip Bilbo Baggins into becoming a thief for this group of dwarves because I think that the Mordor is gonna try to take back Erebor to rekindle the flames of the city of Angmar. Like, and he's like, he's so manipulative about it, but it's like the only way. He's like, if I explain that, Bilbo's gonna be like, no, I'm not doing that. He's gonna be like, I can't give him the full story. He's wrong for that. But it's a great character. Oh man. But no, it is crazy though. It's still bonkers though. Luke, Gabe, Kronos, Jackson. Oh man. I also I've seen a lot of people make the comparison of, it's like, wow, so my guy really gets in charge, like wins a war and then changes nothing about the system that led to the war happening, versus Chad Percy Jackson, who's like, no, we're changing things and I'm not accepting a position in this governing body. I'm not gonna become a god and we're gonna change some things, all right? You guys are gonna start claiming your kids. You're gonna start paying child support, I swear to God. Oh man. I've always said, because I remember I had a long chat about this with my friend, because my friend has a lot more, was always, she's always been more into the world of Harry Potter type stuff than I ever was. I don't know, for me, I just was more of a Percy Jackson. But is it not odd? I swear I felt like they set him up to become a teacher, and then he does, like, how do you go through several books of like, oh, this one type of magic you're really good at, and they can't keep a teacher in any book. The position keeps never being filled, and because no one can call it their full home, and then you just don't put them there. That's crazy. That seems like such an insane, like, I just assumed that was like, I mean, in fairness, I should never assume there was good writing, you know? like my baby cousin for read those books right now. Yeah, they're a lot, dude. There's so many holes and poorly written elements in it. They have Harry Potter tablecloth. Burn the tablecloth. My God. I'm just, you know what though? I will say, the ultimate win for the Percy Jackson community really is that, like, after everything, it's like, oh, yeah. So anyway, when the author of these books got confronted with the idea that his representation was poorly being done and/or non-existent, and he really ought to change that because that's not cool. You know what he did? He changed it, and he listened, and then he lifted up like actual groups and was like, oh, I'll try better, and then he gets better, and he doesn't triple down and become just like the worst person. But anyway, to read Percy Jackson because she's been spoiled too hard and all her friends talk about it too much. Why are kids still obsessed with Percy Jackson and Harry Potter? Oh, actually, fun fact. Yeah, I have a theory on that, funny enough. Since Hunger Games, there really has not been, minus additional series from Rick Riordan, there really hasn't been, since Hunger Games, there hasn't been a book series that has truly grasped the culture, the popular zeitgeist and culture in the same way. And I think a large part of that is because media has become
so tailor-made that most things don't get to that precipice point anymore where they become ubiquitous and everybody ends up reading them. You know what I mean? Things are so tailor-made now where it's like, oh, you want this kind of story that exists in like this TV show. You want this style of, you want this genre, but with this difference? Okay, we could find you something like that, or a different book like that. And so I think that it's just become that people can, fan fiction, I partially blame fan fiction. That as well, that also I think contributes to it. But I would say that ties more into the, nostalgic turn inwards that media has pushed. You know what I mean? Nostalgia has really weaponized, media has really weaponized nostalgia in the last decade. And so because of that, we were just talking about this like 10 minutes ago, except I was talking to a 12-year-old and now I'm talking to a this is devastating. But no, anyway, like the fan fiction part, I feel comes more out of the fact that media also pushes this nostalgic, like nothing new, just keep coming back to old things, and it really keeps this drip feed going. You know what I mean? But anyway. Just start pointing MJ. Just start pointing out how the poorly contrived written elements to the series. Just start pointing out things that are like, yeah, but why that doesn't even make sense. That's a poor way to do magic. Why would that makes zero sense? What? The magic system makes no sense. The world makes no sense. Why is everything governed by what a school does? Why are the laws of society established based on what a school wants? Tyler, they know the story. They're just reading it now to get that. Wait, but that makes no sense why they don't want to read Percy Jackson, though. What was it Brennan Lee Mulligan said? Oh, yeah, if your mail's delivered, if you can instantly travel anywheres always, and your mail's delivered by nature's slowest bird, that's just animal cruelty. Oh, man, that's awesome. Tell them to read, if they think they know too much about Percy Jackson, tell them to read Heroes of Olympus. Yeah, it can be a difficult thing to explain to people at times. Because there is, like a lot of people online don't seem to realize, which I'm not saying this as like a positive, I'm just saying what a lot of people online don't seem to realize is it really is a bubble of people who understand the problems that exist with that. Like that is still a multi-billion-dollar IP with like lots of people who still adore it. And often it's just like they don't even know. It's not even like an ignorant, it's not even like a, oh, I don't care. It's like lots of people don't actually even know, which is crazy. It's becoming more common knowledge that like, oh, J.K. Rowling is, you know, a horrid human. Whatever that I would ask myself, why I suck at writing. Oh my God. But anyway, I would reconsider. I would give Harry a pet snake since he could talk to them. Can he still? I thought that bit of him gets like obliterated or whatever. Don't they like strip him of all of that identifying quality at the end? Aren't they like, oh yeah, but you can only do that because like you had a soul shard in you or whatever, and now that's gone. So you can't anymore. Womp womp. They just hit him with the womp womp, and he goes, no. It does seem like a really underutilized factor, though. I won't lie. Like, it is kind of crazy when you think about it. It's kind of crazy when you think about the fact that it's like, oh, I could talk to this type of animal, and I've just decided, Like, if I learned at any point that I could talk to any type of animal, you best believe I'm gonna find a way to be like to chat more with that animal, to be like, hey, so like, you guys have language? Do you like? So you guys, do you communicate with other snakes? And if so, like, how? Like, do you have like a spoken language? Is that like a thing for you? Can you understand any other animal or just snakes? Like, I mean, Ray, I think that alone, like that sentence, it's so underutilized. It's brought up like 5 times. It's, you know, I feel like that could just describe the series. It's a collection of MacGuffin that aren't tied into anything and just are allowed to float randomly. Look at the time travel, dude. Like, look at the liquid luck. Why is not everyone constantly drinking that? What do you mean? Oh, it's a little difficult to make. What? Like, oh yeah, so anyway, I can make myself look like anyone with this potion. Oh, and also, like, and you know, and the school just has no way of detecting this. Some kids can make this potion. It's like a real, it's like even if you want to believe, like, oh, well, this is a really smart kid, brother, a child was still able to make it. What? Wandered away from it. I didn't drink anymore, but they did tell me the Abby might amplify sleepiness, which is why I wasn't sure which is what was. The fact that they can teleport anywhere at any time brought up like once and never again. Why can he not see Thestrals before 5th year if his memory is watching his mom die? Because it wasn't secretly on the on the steps of his soon-to-be abusive family. What's his face? Dumbledore just puts that memory in his mind. He gives him that fake memory. He's like, I'm gonna traumatize this child, but it's not a real memory, and so it doesn't affect them. That's how deep his machinations go. He's like, I need this child to be ready. Listen, that guy's gonna come back, man. And bigotry. Yep, absolutely, dude. I'm pretty sure, like, even before, like, I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, isn't it? It's crazy that like some of the things that aren't noticed, like the one guy who blows up everything with any spell he casts is the one Irish guy, and the books are written in the 90s, just after the Troubles. Are you crazy? Oh my god. Genuinely bonkers. Like, that's not even the worst. That's just like one that I'll speak to it as like, bro, what? Like, what? Oh man. Because the mom's been alive the whole time. Yeah, she just left. I thought it was because he's Cedric died, seen his parents die. Didn't count because he didn't remember it. So stupid, but whatever. Probably the most logical thing in those books. I think he says though that like he has that memory, like he has dreams about it, which implies that he would have a memory of it. Like, don't get me wrong, he shouldn't. Being a baby, he should not have that level of memory. But it's not. But in fairness, I've spoken before. Like, I have the occasional vague memory that's like this, so it's not like an impossibility. It's also bonkers that this dude is clearly defined to have like a fortune. And then he just doesn't buy Ron a new wand after his, like, because what is that, the 3rd or 4th book or whatever, where Ron's wand breaks and he's just like, that's rough, buddy, here's some tape. Like, you could just buy him one. Why don't they just buy him one? Oh, what a crazy series. Could never be Percy Jackson. Percy Jackson would move hell or high water to get his friend something. Probably indeed. Also, if they have time travel, why did they go back in time? What? Yeah. Butterfly effect. How How did I walk out of the brand kid's house and into a chat at this perfect time? Divine intervention. I'm pretty sure it was implied the wizards were somewhat responsible for World War II. Yeah, I mean, that funny enough, that is something that does connect both Harry Potter and Percy Jackson, is they were written in a time where World War II was becoming a thing of the past, like in the memory of people, and you know, the people who love to play the board game Yahtzee were, oh, that's a cartoonish thing that nobody's like that anymore. We're past that. And so both kind of just said, like, yeah, that they just made it a touchstone of like a big event when they both could have just used World War One. It would have made way more sense from like every standpoint. Because you don't have to attach one group to the side of Yahtzee. But anyway, yeah, they both randomly just attach World War II to like the going-ons of their universe in a really tone-deaf way. But he remembers the screams of the flesh of the high cold laugh sometimes, especially when he's around the meadows. At least we're talking about it, MJ, at least. Doesn't even buy himself new frickin' clothes. Good Google, how many of you? Oh my god. Yeah, this way, guys. Yeah, dude just kind of like lets that money chill. It's kind of crazy when you think about it, like, how does he not use any of it? Nice. Man bought candy once. Man bought every candy. No one else gets any. And then he was told he needs to chill. He was, hey, you know, this is great and all, but maybe let's not. Maybe this isn't the way to introduce yourself to all the other students. Did you guys hear some new kid just bought everything? What? Yeah, there's no snacks. Well, I mean, that's fine. I mean, because not 20 minutes from now, we're going to establish the fact that we can just conjure up food, so we can just do that, right? We can just do that, right? We can just end world hunger or whatever. Oh, wait, no, I guess they don't conjure it. They have an enslaved people who apparently like it, which is crazy. Oh, okay. Is asymmetrical? Nah, it's fine. Unfortunately, my baby cousins aren't old enough to care about plot holes and good writing, but hopefully, they'll get better soon. That was rough. Surprised the good guys in Harry Potter weren't on the side of the city rallying stance on a lot of things. I mean, they're pretty forgiving of the people who were. Like, didn't make it. Wizard. Yeah, that's the step further that Rick Riordan did do. Which is insane. Oh man. Like, again, make it the Austro-Hungarians or something. Like, why would you have attached to that? That's such an insane thing to do. Oh, here, actually. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, it's not like the Percy Jackson writing perfect, but it's just, it is very crazy. One thing that I think needs to be pushed back on more, though, is the rags to riches story. Because for those that don't know, that's not true. It's not like the horrid lady author was in fact not like destitute. and like on her last nickel when everything worked out. So it in fact that's one of those elements that get added to the story. And people are like, wow, what a rags to riches story this is. But it's just like, it's just fundamentally not true. Oh, well. The opinions, is it, and this is my city now fanfiction is better than the original. And see, that's the thing, is there's this whole, like, element to it where it's like, because fanfiction objectively just doesn't support financially, the thing, you know what I mean? Like, it's when you can attach financing, or when you can detach financing from it, it can change elements around like how that's perceived. The issue becomes when you're financing it, you know what I mean? Because it's directly profiting that individual. 24 publishers rejected her. His 25th should have also. She was rejected so much because she's a stanky writer. Yeah, it's like, yeah, maybe it was also. I mean, in fairness, the one credit that I will give, and I don't really give it to her, is just that like it did change the publishing industry for young adult fiction to be like, oh, will children read like novel-sized books? Oh, okay, I guess we can publish novel-sized books, because that was like pretty well not a thing by that point. So it brought back novel-sized books, but that's the thing, it brought it back. It's not like it had never been done before. But anyway. Every year, and I hate selling them so much. Simply burn them. Just simply burn them. But anyway, cheers! Thank you so much for coming out. I should hopefully be back at my actual location and not in such a weird location for next stream. But for now, I bid you adieu. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I hope it is big pog. And I'll see you next time.